I'm sure she does.
She does.
I'm sure she does.
Look, she's even, like, getting ready. Jay. Lay down. Say hi.
Woof.
Hi. Oh, she's good. Oh, she said hi. She good girl. Okay,
Mark Rooney says 3 minutes late, I'm out. All right, pace, Mark. Fuck this.
Sorry, that's
He's
my
goddamn
fault.
3 minutes late. What
That's
the
my fault.
fuck?
I'm late. He was like, be ready in 15. And I was like, oh, that's plenty of time. And then I feel like I just brushed my hair and like 15 minutes went by. It's so tiny.
What time is it for you? It's midnight here in Scotland. Well, it is 7:18 to be exact.
And we're having a hurricane outside.
What's up, everybody? Yeah, there's a big-ass storm outside.
It's supposed to just be a thunderstorm, but it's been bigger than most of the hurricanes we've had in the past year.
So we're kind of stuck in the house right now. What the... Your father's calling you on my phone. Do you want to take that?
Yeah.
Okay. She'll be right back.
Hello.
All right. You need to watch Phoenix Nights. I need to watch a lot of things. What's going on, you Muppeteers? And all... Jane, what are you doing? What are you staring at? Hey! What are you doing? Are you building a fort? That's better. What happened to Nora? Nora's still here. She's a very self-reliant dog. She does her own thing. I've just done 4 days of 12-hour days. I feel you, Adam. Last week, or like a week and a half ago, I did 3 straight days, and it was almost 40 hours total in 3 days. Who's that in the picture? That's me. When I was 15. So if you think I look cute, you might be a pedo. What's your favorite British curse word? My favorite British curse word. Right now it's
twat.
twat.
You know it's serious when he calls me on your phone.
Yeah.
The electricity went out at my apartment. And,
Oh, did it?
Fish tanks went out.
Did they?
Yeah, they came back on, but one of them, the filter's not working. Like, it won't turn on in the Athens tank.
This is a good night.
We got great luck today.
Well, we're going to have to do a video call with him eventually then.
Okay.
Because they can't have unfiltered water, especially in that tank.
Yeah, I was going to look up how long.
Yeah.
We're having all the issues.
Having all the issues
All
up
the
in
issues.
here. What's going on? What would you say is the funniest in-betweeners moment? The one where he's jerking off and
With
the hams start flying.
Yeah, that was our favorite.
The hams start flying everywhere.
Each stroke needed a new ham.
What's going on in the UK right now? You got 120 people who refuse to go to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's midnight over there.
I feel like we're usually up that late, though.
We're up kind of late sometimes.
Yeah. We shouldn't be. We should start going to bed and getting used to waking up at 5 a.m.
Not me. I got editing to do.
Yeah.
Thomas Ladd says, "What's up from Scotland? You two guys are awesome.
Thank you.
These are so funny. I'm having a vodka in you guys. You're having a vodka in us.
I want a vodka.
You clearly are, Thomas.
I'd love a vodka.
Down one for us.
You like vodka and grape.
The government sucks. That's what's happening," says Arca. All governments suck.
I was gonna say, I don't know if we're doing much better.
Thank God we live in the sort of free ones. Kane says I won't be going to bed for 3 or 4 hours yet.
Oh, jeez.
That's like what my lifestyle used to be.
Yeah, I used to go to bed at 4 and wake up at like 12.
Mark says we will stay awake for our monarch. That's kind of you. Steven says I'm fucked up in bed watching you guys. So I'm warm. You're warm. Mary says we don't work in the UK. What? Nobody works over there.
That sounds nice.
Looking forward to one of Queen Boomer's rants. Let's see if we can get her to do
About
a rant
what?
right now. Are you upset about anything lately?
I don't know.
Well, think about it.
I'm upset that I left my backpack.
Tom wants another Queen Boomer rant, and you know I love Queen Boomer
Yeah, but
rants.
you have to get me upset about something.
How do you feel about umbrellas?
About umbrellas?
Since it's raining.
God. That's such a stupid one, though.
I know.
I'm not a fan of umbrellas. I don't know if it's I'm a Florida girl. Just get wet. Like, I don't...
There you
That's
go.
gonna be a meme.
That's the quote
No,
of the
but
night.
just-
Queen Boomer says, just get wet.
What is everyone, like, witches? Are we gonna melt? Like, it's a little bit of rain. It's fine. And then people, like, get on buses, and they shake them off, and then it gets everywhere, and then you have to put a wet little thing in your purse.
You're talking to, I mean, I'm assuming like 90% of the people are from the UK. You're talking to a bunch of people where it rains all the time.
It rains all the time in Florida, too.
No, it doesn't. It rains for like 5 minutes.
It rains quite often. But just get a little wet. It's alright. Live your best life. Dance in the rain. And then you walk into a restaurant and they're like, where do I put my umbrella? And I'm like, you brought it. It's your problem now. And there you go.
Put
That's
it,
as
hang
bad as I'm
it,
gonna
just
be.
lean it against the chair, yeah. Craig, I see you in there. Where'd he go? Price of eggs is still, it's rising here.
Yeah.
Jeez, eggs are crazy expensive right now. So is chicken.
Yeah, chicken is.
Which really makes me angry because I love me some chicken. I eat chicken every day. I wish they'd approach me to do a commercial or a...
For chicken?
Yeah, I'll do it for free, chicken.
What corporation is that? Chicken.
Chicken.
Keen Boomer.
Did you ever watch Sean Locke and his brilliant love letters on 8 out of 10? I don't think I watched that, no. I don't think I watched that. Oh my god, it's almost 200 of you.
Oh my goodness. Don't tell me that.
What?
I love your dances.
Yeah, I know you love my day. You know what she did today? That man down reaction that premiered on the channel today. She kept rewinding that little when I did the dance in the intro. She kept rewinding that and watching it.
He does the goofiest faces.
Yeah, like I get like 4 or 5 promotion offers a week, and none of this stuff is
None of
like
them
anything.
Are chicken.
None of them are anything that I would even remotely like or want to do.
I feel like if you got an email that was just 2 sentences, it was like, "Hi, I sell chicken. Want to help?" You
Yes.
Like, yes, sir.
Yes, I would do
Sign
it for
me up.
free. Because to this day, I have not done a single paid promotion on the channel. And if chicken approached me, I would be like, "Save your money, chicken.
All
I
right.
got you."
So if
I'll
anyone has
promote
a
the hell
chicken
out of some
farm,
chicken.
He's your guy.
Mika says you make a great couple. Thank you, Mika.
Thank you.
Or is it Micah? I'm going to go with Mika, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. Tom says he can sleep soundly now because you went on an umbrella rant.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I know you have to read them because they're... I cannot
Manscaped.
read 'em.
Manscaped is actually the only promotion that I got, and I got that really early on.
I think you should have done that one. I think it would
That was the only one that I actually considered. Because I've actually thought about buying Manscaped products, like, just on my own.
Yeah. No, see if they're good.
Because nobody likes a hairy scrotum.
I feel like men razors are so much better than like women razors too.
Yeah, you shave your legs with
Your razor,
my razor.
and it's so, oh my gosh, it's like a 10 times.
I'm sure
better
there's some
shave.
women in the chat who'd like agree, like, you know, in terms of like shaving legs, like a bunch of girls use men's razors to shave their legs.
Yeah, because it's like, I feel like it's
they're
supposed
so
to be,
much
like,
better.
sensitive for your face or something, but like you get such a closer shave. And then women's razors are like twice the price.
The liquor well
They're
says,
pink.
hey boomers, I got a black eye today, bungee jumping.
That sounds fun. That's a
You
fun
mean you
way
hit
to
your
get
face on the ground on the way down? I hope you're okay.
I hope you're okay, but if it's just a little black eye, that sounds fun. I'd go bungee jumping. I've gone skydiving. I want Keen Boomer to go with me. But he said no.
That would scare the shit out of me.
No,
'Cause
it only
I don't like
scares you
being high
for a
off the
second.
ground. I don't like it.
You don't like it.
What else is going on in here? Rammer Man really wants to know how I get around the bum fluff.
The bum
It looks
fluff.
like. David says, "Put a ring on that finger."
He did something else first.
Yeah.
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 You skipped a step, buddy.
You definitely need to watch Paul, says Stella. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
alien
we'll
one?
get around
Yeah, I
to
want
that.
to watch that.
I'm surprised I didn't watch it like when it was coming out.
I feel like I did see
That's
it,
my
but I
kind
don't
of goofy
remember
movie.
it.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like I did. But I don't remember.
Biddy. Thomas says you're pushing above your weight, Boomer. What are you talking about? I'm beautiful.
He is beautiful. I'm pushing above
I'm
my
fucking
weight.
gorgeous. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. What?
Great Britain dude says get a prenup.
I'll get a prenup.
Oh, man. Darren Buckley, you know what you have to teach your kid, right? What do I have to teach my kid?
How to be a good person. How to read. How to catch an alligator.
Can you please continue Peep Show? I'm continuing Peep Show. The fuck?
I haven't been on a peep show.
I just recorded one the other day.
Did you post it yet?
On Patreon I did.
Ah.
And then I got the episode before that I recorded last week. That's dropping tomorrow.
No. Look at you.
What is it with the Peep Show?
Peep
They're
and
like,
peeper.
you know, if there a day in between goes without a Peep Show episode, they're like, what the fuck?
You need to do it every day.
Where did Darren go? First words, bit. Is that what I have to teach my kid?
Biddy?
Biddy. Oh, he's getting Biddy.
He is.
If it's a he, we don't even
I know,
know.
we keep saying he, but we don't know. In 10 weeks, we will know. Or not 10 weeks. like 9.
Baboonerang kid. How old are you guys? Not trying to be rude. She is 27, and I am 64.
47. He's at 64?
Yeah.
Oh. I gave you a little.
I just die everything.
Still waiting on the Utopia 2013 reaction. Winking
Utopia
face
2013. Oops, I still had the headphones in, so I heard it through the headphone speakers. Thank you, Marlo. Oh my god, if I piled up how many people are waiting on a certain reaction,
Yeah.
the list would be would take up this entire wall in front of me.
Probably.
Yeah.
If you see me squint like this, it's
I
because
do what I
can't
can
see,
when I
so
can,
I'm trying
man.
to read it. So you dye your beard ginger? Yeah. I love his ginger beard.
I got a really ginger beard. The longer it gets, the redder it gets. Just like something on a dog.
Ew. Don't say that. Someone said
A little boomer is on the horizon. That's right, Jane.
I'm very excited. And nervous.
Tommy! With the 59... What is that? What currency? What is NOK? Thank you very much, by the way. And he says, how is it going? It's going fantastic. Hope you're having a good time wherever you are, Tommy.
Ginger pubes.
What 1989 says, I've seen your efforts in the gym. 64 seems about right. There we go. That's the kind of chat I like right there.
Someone said ginger pubes.
Have you ever reacted to the two Ronnies? Yep. We got a few of them up. Samuel says, what happened to your Discord server? I got rid of it for several reasons, but the one that pissed me off the most was somebody was putting porn on it!
Oh, no. Oh, she didn't like the word porn.
And apparently the mods I had and the bots that I had on there weren't stopping the porn from getting through, so I don't want to be associated with that, so I deleted the server. Somebody's always got to ruin something. Because we got a horny fuck who likes to see this.
Maybe it was me.
What? Was it you?
Maybe I was supposed to see it.
Queen Boomer's watching too much porn.
You say porn so aggressive.
Porn! Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to watch some porn.
Oh my god, someone's gonna click in like just at that moment you said that and be scared.
Boomerette if it's a girl, yeah. Boomerette. Princess Boomer.
That's cute.
Norway. So it's that currency's from Norway. Somebody said North Korea. I don't think they have currency there. But thank you, Tommy. 59 is about $6. Okay. Norway. That's got to be cold. That's where your lot's from.
Yeah.
The Viking lot.
Norway and
yeah.
Yugoslavia. So look out. Not raid a village.
Raid a village?
Yeah.
So your ancestors raided villages and mine burned them down and stuck their swords in your neck.
Not in our neck.
Somebody, remember that one super chat last time? The guy said,
oh, we're gonna have a Viking and a Roman
Viking
baby.
and Roman baby,
Yeah.
and he couldn't think of a worse combination
It's
as a British
It's
person.
gonna be a tough baby. Oh, and another fun fact, me and Brian are both left-handed. So let's see how this kid does with a fork. The
Right.
first time.
Actually, you know what? I should have done this a long time ago.
What?
But Craig, I'm gonna do something nice for Craig.
Oh.
I actually should have done this for Craig a long time ago. Whoops.
Well, that looks very weird to see us there in there.
Yeah.
What
Where
are you
is
doing
it?
for Craig? With a fork.
Why is it? Hold on. Oh, that's why. Okay. Where is he? There you are, Craig. All right, Craig, type something in the chat. Let's see what happens.
I'm excited. I don't know what you did.
Will the baby be doing reactions with you too?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's wise. I might have to find some G-rated stuff.
Yeah, that's
Where's
true.
your dog going? Well, one's right behind me, underneath the blanket.
Oh, yeah, she's literally
And
under
then
the blanket.
Nora
She's right there.
is out there somewhere hiding underneath a piece of furniture
Yeah,
because
she's
it's
probably
storming
under a
out.
bed.
John Beat, you have a lovely night. Oh, there's someone else named Craig. Red Craig. much for the cat? What are you talking
We
about?
don't have a cat. That little tiger thing, that's her toy. I want a cat.
Stuart Lee doesn't like Afterlife. I'm sure Stuart Lee doesn't like a lot of things. Yeah, there you go, Craig.
What'd it do?
I made him a mod. I should have done that a long time ago.
I have the power.
Ran about BBLS. What's that?
BBLS.
Yeah.
Is it BBL, like Brazilian butt lifts?
Brazilian butt lifts.
Is that what you mean? Oh no, BBLS.
Why the fuck would you have your ass cheek cut open?
And then they stick a new one
And
in
they
there.
stick like some kind of...
that's what's in right now. Is I like big
some
butts, but I
kind of
cannot lie.
solidified, cow sausage up there.
I imagine
and
they
seal it back up.
I imagine they take a ball and they cut it in half, and they put the two ball halves in your butt. That's what it looks like.
You know what I would do if I were
doesn't jiggle.
doctors? I would, if you're gonna have your ass cheek cut open, cut it open, and then put a bunch of gerbils in there. So when, when you're standing still, it looks like your ass is always moving.
I don't like that. That's mean to the gerbils.
What do you mean it's mean to the gerbils? They'll probably love it.
What do you think about Brazilian butt lifts? I don't even know if that's what they meant by BBLS, but that's what a BBL is.
Yeah. Alan Strachan, big fan of your reaction channel. Can you react to Still Game?
To react to what?
Still Game. I tried it. Didn't like it.
That's still a game.
Did one episode, barely laughed. Did 2 more episodes, didn't laugh. Sorry,
I don't
man.
know why that reminds me of...
All the Scots want me to react to Still Game. I didn't like it.
Maybe I'll react to it. Maybe
it's
I'll like
nothing
it.
against Scotland. I know it's one of the biggest comedies there. I tried it. I've tried it multiple times. Didn't like it. I love Scotland. I just don't like Still Game. It was a snooze fest for me.
Maybe I'll watch it.
Hasta la vista. I'd put some ferrets up there. They bite and never let
Oh my
go.
god.
That's mean to ferrets. I like ferrets.
I like gerbils.
React to Top Gear. I've done Top Gear. I haven't done a reaction to Top Gear in a long time. If it's a girl, are you buying a shotgun?
Oh, like
What does
like
that
the
mean?
country songs where they stand outside and they're like, if someone wants to date my daughter, they have to go through me.
I should do that because I have several.
Why?
Because I have several shotguns.
Oh my gosh. No.
I can play that part real pretty.
No, we're gonna treat our boy the same we're gonna treat a girl when it comes to dating.
What'd you say there, Queenie?
We're gonna treat our girl the same as a boy when it
I'll
comes to
tell
dating.
you what, and I'm gonna bring my hunting dog right over here, and I'll tell
Oh
you
my
what.
gosh.
If anybody comes around near my daughter, I got a Mr. 12 gauge sitting in my back pocket ready to get you.
I'm having a child with this man.
You know what I mean?
Look, even Jane is like, Dad.
See, she's ready to go. Look
She's
at
like,
her.
what
You're
are you
ready to
doing?
go, aren't you? Man, they ain't coming to get my daughter.
She's a little country dog. She was born in a barn. She was $50. And she a good girl. And she climbs trees. Little tree climbing dog.
I'll tell you, I like 3 things in life. Budweiser, shotguns, and anybody that stays the hell away from my daughter.
Our poor daughter.
Come over to Scotland. I have beers waiting for you guys. I would love go to Scotland.
Me too.
Looks like it looks like just stunning. Like the beauty of it in some parts of Scotland just looks so intimidating. Always bragging about my weapons. I never talk about my weapons because that would just feed into your
Stereotype of
well, Americans in general.
I don't know how
Only Fools and Horses is also good. Yeah, I do those on Patreon because I can't get them up on YouTube. Dougal! It's 40 minutes past midnight in the UK. Yeah, by judging by my clock, I'd say so.
And she just goes straight back to bed. She's like, all right, that was fun.
Lost Lens said, that's right. You stay away from my sister because she's mine to marry. You understand me?
I can't tell them I'm your sister.
If anybody's going to be marrying my sister, it's going to be me.
Okay. Oh, my Lord. Help.
I don't even know if that's an Alabama accent. That's just an over-exaggerated
We just like to do
Southern
over-exaggerated Southern accents all the time.
We do them at work sometimes.
I do.
Have you got the link for Patreon? Yeah, actually, if you look in the description below this live stream, it should be in there. It should be in there. Can you react to Derek? I've seen Derek, Mr. Thomas. Should I just talk like this with an accent the entire remainder of the live stream here with these shenanigans? Time in Norway is 1:43 a.m. and it's goddamn cold.
You listen here, if you're going to marry me, you better have a cow bigger than Texas.
A cow bigger than Texas?
Yeah.
Well, goddamn, that's a California
Whenever
cow.
man brings me the biggest cow, gets put a ring on it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. If you bring her a cow that's bigger than the state of Texas, you get to put a ring on her finger. Did you ever fix that squeaky chair? This is the newer chair. I mean,
I'm in the old chair.
She's in the old chair, and it doesn't sound like it's squeaking.
No. Is it? Nope.
Has your dog ever caught a rabbit before? No.
Mm-mm. She brings me a lot
I'm
of
sure
leaves
it's gonna
and
happen.
sticks. Oh, I'm sure. She's crazy.
I'm sure it's because she's she's a dog that's bred for hunting.
Yeah, she's bred to actually go get, like, pigs. She's like a pig hunting dog.
Try a British accent? No way. I'd be terrible at a British accent. It's all for naught. Every time in my private time when I try a British accent, I always sound like the really proper
yeah
butler type.
I was gonna say in
British
6th
person.
grade, I did a movie, or
Yeah.
I did a play where I played a British psychiatrist.
Yeah.
And it was a comedy, so it was very over exaggerated, but I had a posh British accent.
Really?
Yeah, but it was so long ago, I don't know if I can do it, but maybe my mom recorded it. I can find that recording and maybe let you post it on here because it's really funny.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be funny. That would be funny.
Yeah.
In the UK, people eat rabbit. Do they really?
We eat rabbit here too. It's
I've
good
never
in
had
stew.
rabbit. You've had it in stew, right?
Yeah. He's only been a Floridian for 5 years. I've been a Floridian for 27. So I've had rabbit.
I've had rabbit.
So I've had possum. I've had squirrel.
Mika says, on my way with the cow.
Oh.
Josh says, you date my daughter, I'm going to give you Biddy.
Oh my gosh.
Carry on the amazing videos from Barnsley, South Yorkshire, England. Love you both. It's
Aw.
0:45 1:45 a.m. You
Oh
guys
my
are my
gosh.
fave YouTubers. Heart.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, Lee. That's very nice
That's
of you.
very
Thank you very
sweet.
much for the super chat. Have you seen Jack D live at the Apollo? I don't know.
Jack D.
I can't remember. I can't even remember who that is. Maybe.
I like the name. Jack D.
Kevin Stokes says, my ex-girlfriend was a cow, and she was bigger than the state of Texas.
Aw.
Thank you, Kevin, for that information. Unique one. What's going on? That's not a Bamsley accent. I can do a bunch of different American accents. Doing some from across the pond, though, that would be tough.
Can you do an Australian?
Australian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go get my knife, dear.
I like that one.
I always found the Australian one to be, even though mine's probably not even good, I always found that one to be easier than the others.
Yeah.
That's not a knife. This is a knife. Ever had fried Muppet? No. That sounds delicious, though. Charlie Brown, how you doing? Do New York, I hate it. Oh, God.
Oh, no, I hate it.
I hate it so much that I hate doing it. You know what one you hate the most?
What?
Come on, let's go to the fucking bar.
I hate it.
Let's get some lagers.
I hate it.
Right from the place that's separated from you British fucks in the first place. Fucking Boston.
Nope. I went on a blind date one time.
We started the whole revolution, and we ended it too.
He talked like that. He was like, say like, "Hi, how are you, sweetheart?" in that accent.
How are you, sweetheart?
I went, nope. I was like, oh no.
Let's go get a cup of coffee.
There's an emergency. I gotta go.
There's an emergency. I have to go.
It's like, I had my friend call me. I was like, your dog's throwing up. Sorry, man. I gotta go.
You went too fucking far with that, okay? You're going too fucking far. Boston is the place you gotta be.
Oh my gosh. My belly looks big.
What's the accent Mark Wahlberg had? Yeah, Boston. They don't say cock, they say cack.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, guys. Super late congratulations on the baby. Thank you, Rasmus. Just had a quick spring break excursion to the Baltic
I'm jealous.
to make sure those Russians didn't try to invade Denmark. Excursion to Denmark, huh? Denmark's the one that sticks out at the top of, or the middle of Europe. The one that sticks out from like Germany.
It's like a little.
It's like a little penis sticking out of the top of the continent. Yeah.
Some people say that's what Florida is for America.
Yeah, we stick out at the bottom.
Yeah.
Only Florida's a big penis.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Rasmus. I hope you didn't run into any Russians. Catherine lives in Boston? Do you really? Are you American?
The women I
Catherine?
met from Boston were all very nice.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they were nice, the ones I met.
Really?
I just wasn't a fan of the men.
Whitey Bulger was from Boston. Yes, he was. In the UK, people drink alcohol from 10 years old.
Oh my gosh.
That can't be good.
No, that's not good for your developing brain.
The thing with England is every 25 miles or so, there's a different accent. I've heard that.
Have you guys ever heard of Eurovision? It's being hosted in Liverpool, UK in May. You need to start doing some Eurovision reaction videos.
We should.
I've heard of Eurovision.
I love songs. We should.
You know, I've, with music, I've tended to avoid music reaction stuff, because, the shit that, the copyright, flagging on videos
true.
is already bad enough with, like, video content, but with musical content, which they just need to, you know, the sound just has to be there. That's an even bigger nightmare. So that's why I've kind of avoided doing music stuff. But thank you, Lee. I've thought about doing Eurovision because it's something different. What are you laughing at?
Someone said "My Lovely Horse." I love that song.
My Lovely Horse.
I
Yeah.
loved it.
Randy's defending underage drinking. He says the developing brain will eventually catch up on sober days.
On sober days.
Yeah. See, that's more or less the thing. I need to close my hand around an excellent pint of beer.
Oh, what is this accent?
That's New York.
The only Boston accent I like.
It's an exaggerated New. You know, like I like. You know what my favorite New York accent ever is in a film is when Daniel Day-Lewis did Bill the Butcher, because that actually makes me like a New York accent because he just sounded so badass with it.
Do you know what made me like a Boston accent?
Help yourself to some decent meat on the way out.
Do you know what made me like a Boston accent?
What?
What's his name? What made me like a Boston accent?
Who?
Is
Bill
his
Burr?
name Lou? Yeah, Bill Burr.
Burr,
I
yeah.
love him. Does he have a Boston accent?
Yeah, it definitely does.
Well, he did. He like exaggerated it for that beer commercial that
He
I
did,
love.
yeah.
Oh my god, it was so funny.
Even like people from Boston,
He's like,
they
"Was
tone
this a
down.
pumpkin ale?"
Even people from Boston, they tone down their accents, unless like they voluntarily like make it outrageous.
Yeah.
You know, because
I
they
really
know how
liked-
ridiculous it
I
sounds.
really liked it in that. It was like a Saturday Night Live skit.
Oh, there's a Boston. Oh, Catherine. So there's a Boston in England.
Oh,
So that's what she meant.
I'm sure they don't have.
I'm
that
sure Boston
accent,
was
though.
like probably named after that town originally or
Maybe.
something. I don't know. There's probably something behind that. When was the first time you got blind drunk? I think I was 14?
I think I was 14 or 15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
I was at a birthday party for my friend, and we stole like a little bit of all of our parents' alcohol.
Yeah.
So we like, obviously my parents would notice if I took half the bottle, so I stole like this much vodka, this much gin, this much rum, and my friends did all the same thing, and we just put it in a punch. We put
Really?
all of those liquors in a big jug and put Gatorades and fruit punches in there and drank it and got wasted.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we didn't even like how it tasted because we didn't like the taste of alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think King Boomer goes over the top a bit in his reactions.
He's an over-the-top guy.
I am.
That's honestly how he reacts
You should
to
see me.
things.
You should see me
Not in front of
when
a
the
camera.
camera's off.
Yeah, I was
I mean-
gonna say that's just him in real life.
I'm even worse.
Yeah, he is. This honestly might be him turned down in videos. He's a very does not hold back on how he feels about things.
Lost Len says, "Hey, I'm talking here.
Hey, I'm talking here.
Hey, I'm talking here." Daniel Day-Lewis is British as you can get. Butcher of New York. That movie's so fucking cool.
Someone said queen bee, you top it off with water. So I did do that. I would top it off with water, but I did that so often that my dad had the vodka in the freezer and it froze because it wasn't vodka anymore. It was just water.
I think we've all done that at one point.
Yeah. Also, don't put wine in the freezer. It will explode. I learned that like 6 months ago.
Jamie says King Boomer just turned into an octopus. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're crazy.
I should spit that stuff on you. That'll kill you, according to
Spit
Carl.
this stuff on
According
me.
to Carl Pilkington.
They're little purple.
It's like their ink thing. Carl thinks it like kills people.
I don't know. When I was a kid, we used to have these sea cucumbers, and we would take them out of the water and shake them, and they would, and they would squirt purple ink on you.
Yeah, sea cucumbers. All you got to do is watch Jackass and type in, go in the YouTube search field, type in Jackass and sea cucumber,
Oh, I forgot that they played with them.
and you'll know what we're talking about. Chris Thompson, you have a good night, buddy. Get some sleep. He hurts my ears. AZ, you just gonna come here and complain?
Who hurts your ears? He does?
You know, because there's a thing on the whatever you're watching on it, and there's a volume up and there's a volume down.
But turn it up. Get the full stereo movie effect of King Boomer's laughter.
Vodka is okay in the freezer.
Yeah,
yes,
not
it
if
is,
it's all
Neil.
water.
How you doing, Neil? Wonder what squid ink tastes like.
I don't know.
I love squid though.
I don't know if I want to know.
Squid is a good meal. You have very modest living conditions for royalty. I agree, Mika.
He needs some plants in here, right? We need some plants.
You should react to still game. How many times am I gonna have to say this on a live stream?
He ain't a fan, so maybe I'll react to it, and maybe I'll.
You know what? I'll tell you what.
What?
You read the chat, talk to them, while I work on something on this screen.
Why?
Over here. Because.
All right, I can't read it though. I'm gonna have to get real close. Can you make it bigger? Ow.
Oops, sorry.
If you're getting wine out of the freezer, you're not drinking it quick enough. This was after we already drank like 4 or 5 bottles, and we just wanted to make it cold. And I think we actually were looking for the wine, and then we couldn't find it, and we forgot we put it in the freezer. To become a Brit, you need to down a full bottle of vodka.
Oh, it works. Cool.
What are you doing? You are very petty. Oh my gosh. You have a what? A projector on your ceiling. Yeah, we do. It's a fun way to watch TV.
Where's the other thing? Sorry. There it is. Okay.
Oh, hold on, he's doing something.
I get like 10 of these messages every live stream, man.
When was the last time you
tired.
nearly got eaten by an alligator? I've never almost gotten eaten by an alligator, but I've walked an alligator home. I was fishing, and a baby alligator, it was like that big. It bit my fishing pole or hook.
Alligators.
And I had to drag it back home so my mom could take it off the hook.
Okay, here we go. Where is it? Image, ads. Okay.
I'm gonna make up a song for you about being petty.
I'm not petty. I'm just tired of answering it. I get like.
So how do you make it pop up?
Hold on.
Okay. No, the projector's super easy to hang up. You can put it on like a shelf.
Where is it? There it is.
Or you could nail it to your ceiling.
There it is. Okay. There we go.
He's a king boomer. He can be petty. He watched Still Game and he didn't like it.
I'm sorry. It's just every live stream I get like anywhere from 10 to 15 messages. Can you watch Still Game? And every live stream I answer it. And it's like, you know.
I'm going to watch it. Now I'm curious. You have encouraged me to watch this.
Still Game?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you could do one on your own because I
will.
I didn't think it was funny at all.
I'm going to use your setup. I find very weird things funny, so maybe I'll love it.
Here, I'll put up a more controversial one.
Is Florida the craziest state in the USA? One of them, yes.
Is Florida the craziest state?
Just look up Florida man and type in any year, and there's a crazy story. Oh, we're doing more things.
What?
Nothing.
I mean, these are really the
You're
only...
grounded.
Why am I grounded? What did I do?
Grounded.
The lick...
Please
Yes.
do more man down and Friday night dinner.
Yeah, we gotta do a Friday
I
night
really
dinner.
like. Oh, do we?
Yes.
Why are you saying it to me like that?
Because you gotta do those with me.
I'm busy.
Thank you, Sam. Just did the man down. But the, oh, don't save that. Where's the other one? There it is. Let's rename that. And then image, add source, add a new source. And here's the other one.
Knock his hat off, Queen Boomer.
Knock his hat off.
I should.
That's the more controversial one right there.
Oh my gosh.
So if you look up here on the screen, there we go. These two right here are the ones that I tried multiple times. It wasn't just one shot. I tried these multiple times, and
He's Queen Boomer and he's real petty.
that's what happened. That's all you would see in those reaction videos is this.
I'm gonna watch them. I don't know if I should take your word for it.
So because of that, I didn't post them. Because I don't want to post a reaction video where I don't react to anything. I just go, what the fuck was that? Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf I've got reactions of. They're on Patreon. I tried to get them up on YouTube. The checking gods on YouTube would not allow it. But remember, I'm not saying these two are terrible. All I'm saying is they weren't for me. Okay? It's just, it wasn't my kind of thing. Wasn't my style. But in particular, not this one. Because the Scottish are really nice. But this one over here, when I told a couple people I didn't really like Mickey Flanagan, they were like, you're a fucking wanker. You fucking wanker Mickey Flanagan is the greatest.
Oh yeah?
And I'm like, Jesus, calm down. Like, they acted like I just killed their relative.
Maybe you did.
Michael McIntyre does my head in. I was actually laughing because I think Michael McIntyre is funny. I can see how he can be like, he can come off as really annoying though. But when I first dropped that first reaction video to Michael McIntyre, the comments below just shitting on him so hard made me laugh so much. Like, he was like, I think he's the most hated comedian over there.
At the end of this stream, there won't be any room on the screen
Yeah,
left.
that's true.
I wanted to, like, be a butthole and put something, like, stupid or would make him mad in the corner of the screen. Can I do it?
What?
Can I put something in the corner of the screen?
I'd have to create it first.
So we can watch you flip out? Alright, right. I was gonna put...
Well, I mean,
I love
I'm gonna
Starbucks.
watch you type it.
I was gonna put I love Starbucks.
I love Starbucks. Get out. Get out. You want to pay $15 for a coffee that doesn't taste like coffee anymore?
Yeah, I do.
You're gonna make me go on a rant.
Go on a rant.
Because Starbucks is one of the most ridiculous things in the history of planet Earth. Catherine says I've got front row tickets to Michael McIntyre in October. Nice. I don't know. The clips I've seen, I don't think Michael McIntyre really messes with the crowd too much. But if he does, you're like in the prime seating arrangements for it. Lost Lens. If everyone thought the same, the world would be boring. Exactly.
Amen to that. I like that.
Exactly. That's a very good point. It's like, let's compare it to like American comedians. Like, I think, who's the short black guy's name?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. I have not laughed at one Kevin Hart joke he's done in an entire stand-up.
I like Kevin Hart.
I don't like his stand. I don't understand why he makes the amount of money he does on stand-ups. It's a little different from his movie career and just like, you know, when I think Kevin Hart is hilarious, when he's just doing interviews.
Yeah.
When he's doing interviews and he's just talking shit, he's hilarious. But then when he gets up on a stage in front of a microphone, it's like all the funny has been sucked out of him.
A lot of people are agreeing with you on the Starbucks thing. Look, I agree it's expensive and overpriced. I still like it.
Starbucks is trash.
And it makes him angry, and sometimes it's
because I mean, would you go back to this store again if this happened? Let me ask the chat. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story, okay? She was really craving Starbucks. This is about a year ago. And this is before work. And we both work at the same place.
Yeah.
So she texted me in a half an hour before work. Or no, like 45 minutes before work and said, can you pick me up some Starbucks? And I said, okay, fine. So I go into Starbucks. I go in there. There is not a soul in the Starbucks. Not one person, Boomerites. Not one. There is no customers. The only people in there are the 3 people. Count them. 1, 2, 3 people behind the counter. I order what she wanted me to order for her. 35 minutes go by, and I still have not received what I ordered. 35 minutes. Now, do you think other customers came in, and then they got their stuff, and then they just skipped me and said, fuck off? You're going to get it when we want you to have it? No! Nobody else showed up! I was sitting in a Starbucks for 35 minutes. I was the only customer. The only one.
I'm gonna give my reason.
And this coffee costs like what, $11, $12?
$5.60.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
it cost like $11
$5.60
because you ordered a fucking caramel
a grande iced caramel macchiato.
You ordered a caramel macchiato Tyrannosaurus Rex
That's
Velociraptor.
That's why they didn't make his coffee, because he didn't order the right thing. He went, I want one of these grande macchiato Tyrannosaurus.
Hey, shut up. This is my story. I'm telling you what happened, okay? Because because they all got fucked up names because all the coffees are named off of dinosaurs.
He was angry. That's why they didn't
do it. So 35 minutes go by. Finally, at the 40-minute mark, I get the coffee, and I end up late to work. When I was the only person who walked in that building. Now, here's the question that I have for you boys and girls. If you were the only customer in a store waiting on a coffee for 35 minutes and you didn't get it until they hit the 40-minute mark, press 1 in the chat if you would never go there again, or press 2 in the chat if you would go there a second time.
Someone said fight.
The way to get around copyright is blurring out reaction videos or putting copyright on the reaction video. I expect you to react to UK 2023.
UK 2023? Is that the, thank you, Lee.
Someone wants me to rant about fake butts.
So after hearing that story, if you would go back to that same store, press 2. If you would never go to that store ever again, press 1.
And who thinks he was a grouchy little grouchy and said the wrong coffee, and that's why it took 30 minutes? Someone hit 2. Be on my side.
Max says I would have walked out at 10 minutes.
2.
I can't because
We got a 2.
that's what she wanted, and I love her, so.
Thank you.
That's a good answer, actually.
What?
James said I would make them wait 45 minutes for my money. I should have done that. I'm kind of... Thank you, Jamie. Wow.
What's 3?
I wish I could send Jamie a super chat. Like, that was... I wish I had come up with that idea. A
2.
drink...
2
drink
because
the
I love Starbucks.
Slowly drink the coffee in front of them and make them wait 45 minutes.
2 because they get it for Queen Boomer.
Max said, wow, Max, yeah, I would have drawn my sword and beheaded. What is it, the barista? Barista? What is that?
After 2 hours, it better be iced.
I know, right? What if they just made it and then let it sit there for 35 minutes and then
To
just...
cool down. Two.
Drink! Release the ravens and call in a dragon to burn the Starbucks to the ground. Should have paid for it in pennies. Yeah, that's another good idea, too. Just say it's cold and hand it back. But it was, yeah, it was, I've...
Yeah, and after that,
What happened at work? I didn't speak to you for 2 hours.
No, he just gave me the coffee. It was like... two-hour timeout.
Toby's trolling me.
Yeah. But
It's not even a coffee. It's not coffee anymore. It's candy because it tastes like,
it's
like
coffee flavored.
a coffee flavored candy cane.
Oh my god. You pay before you get the coffee. That's the trick.
Yeah, Mika's got it right. Look,
Right.
I'd like the mocha stracciato, strawberry ladle, pumpkin spice, cold pressed soy milk tea.
That sounds great. I drink it.
Of course you would. Those fucking names are so ridiculous.
Someone said... Lost Lynn said women. What about us? What about us, sir?
Billy Mehmet. Have you guys used any of the in-betweener slang you learned over in the States? Actually, for like about a week.
Yeah, after we watched it, we would say
There was
stuff to
about
each
a
other
week
lot.
where like everybody who I would talk to at work would say something, I'd be like, "That's Ben." Because I remember this second in-betweeners movie, Jay, like somebody said something and Jay just like went like, "That's Ben." So I started saying that for a while. Where the dog goes, one of them's right behind us.
She's sleeping.
You can see her ear popping over the chair. Yeah.
Yeah, there she is. She's so cute.
You won't read my comments because they are true, King Pooper. I've been reading your comments all night, Lickerwell.
There's a lot going on. It's hard to read all of them.
Actually, under this one, I should have put no offense, Scotland. The Scottish people are... Every Scottish person that comes into these live streams is like the nicest people in the world.
Enough about coffee. What about fake butts?
What about... This guy really wants us to talk about
I don't
fake
like
butts.
them.
Take the floor, Queen Boomer.
I don't like them. What do you...
I'll be back in a minute.
Where are you going?
I'm going
Are
to
you
check.
getting a snack?
I'm going to check on something.
Okay, I hope it's a snack.
You sit here and you explain to them why you don't like fake
Why?
butts.
I explained a little bit of it. I think they look fake. Well, I mean, they are fake butts. But it does. It looks like someone took a basketball, cut it in half, stuck it up underneath the skin. And then when they like bounce, they don't go anywhere. They're just like, and they look like, I saw this picture of a girl with a BBL and she looked like a wisdom tooth. That's exactly what she looked like. She looked like a wisdom tooth. I don't know what else about them. And it's crazy surgery. It's like super invasive. You can't sit. You have to get like a donut to sit, or I don't think you could sit at all. No need for fake butts. No need for them. I mean, some girls get fake boobs, I guess. Same can be said about fake boobs. That's true. I mean, whatever. To each your own. Whatever makes you happy. I just think surgery's already scary enough. I don't want to get surgery. You're beautiful the way you are. You don't need fake noses and fake boobs and butts. But if you really, really want it, go for it. But it sounds scary. Yeah, someone said I don't like them because it's so dangerous to get them. It is. Even like I had a friend that got a boob job and she had complications happen. Like she literally, I don't know, sneezed and like it popped open and it's scary. Yeah, why have surgery? I think people look amazing just the way they are. Me too. Queen Boomer has natural mothering hips. I just hope that that's true for delivering a baby. That scares me. I don't know how they go to the bathroom if they can't sit. I don't know. I think they have to get like those little donut things that like some older people use or people use for like hemorrhoids or something. I think they have to use that. And you wear like a whole bodysuit. He's not typing. I don't know where he went. I really hope he's coming back with some kind of snack. I'm really craving s'mores. I don't know if that's a thing over in the UK, but I love s'mores. That's my favorite like camping snack. Someone said boobs bounce, but with donuts. And I really want donuts. I want fake toes. Go for it. Get yourself a fake toe. Queen Boomer, you're going to be a great mom. Thank you, Phil. I really hope so. I'm very, very excited. I'm nervous because it's my first, so it's just a lot to process, but I think me and Brian are going to be pretty great at it. Which Scandinavian country are your ancestors from? My grandma is from, it was Yugoslavia, Slovenia, the top part. And then my grandfather on the other side was from Norway. And then I think I also have some family in Sweden. No, we don't do s'mores. S'mores are so good. Everyone should have a s'more. So it is not twins, and everyone kept joking around and saying we were going to have twins for some reason. So I was very excited that, I mean, I would have loved it even if they were twins, but that sounds like a very big belly, and you have to give birth twice.
What you barking at? Huh?
What'd you breed? Thank you. He brought a snack.
I did.
Okay, I talked about big butts a little bit. Oh.
Damn, I sit so much higher up in this chair.
Yeah, I know. Triplets. No, it's not triplets, and it's not twins. It's one baby in there. We already got the ultrasound. They would have seen. so happy you brought me Oreos.
I'm better than Santa Claus, baby.
Mm-hmm. I knew you were going to bring a snack.
Deep fried Mars bars. That sounds pretty good. You can't have those, though. There's nuts in those.
No, I can't have that. Someone said, I knew it would be Norwegian. The features never lie. You kind of look like one of my childhood friends. Yeah, I definitely got a Norwegian face there. Got my cheekbones don't lie.
We should adopt you into the royal family and divorce the Ginge and Whinge. The Ginge and the Whinge.
The Ginge
She
and
is
the
a
Whinge.
Whinge. Oh God! On behalf of the United States, actually, let me get presidential.
Turn around to bite
Let me get
this.
presidential here. Let me be clear. On behalf of the United States of America, I would like to apologize for the thing that is Meghan Markle.
I used to like her.
You lovely people in the United Kingdom do not deserve such a tragedy in your royal family. In the meantime, taxes will be raised and propaganda will be spread. Good night, my fellow Muppets.
Thank you, President.
I kind of feel bad for Harry, though, because I think she's manipulating the hell out of him.
Never tried dipping Oreos in milk? What?
Who said that?
What is wrong with you?
Who said that?
What is going
Where?
on in your
Who
life?
said that? Where is it?
He said never. Where is it?
Hasta la vista.
Hasta
Never
la
tried
vista.
that before. Dipping Oreos in milk. Might
How
try
else
that. Hasta
do you
la
eat an
vista.
Oreo?
Okay, I got a mission for you,
How
Asta.
else do you eat an Oreo?
If you
Blasphemy.
now, if you have Oreos in the house and you got some milk, I need you to try that shit right now because it is amazing. Now, if you don't have either of those two things, I need you to first thing tomorrow morning. I need you to go to the store and get those things and try it
Best combination.
because it's fantastic. Marlo says, Queen Boomer, my girlfriend loves your top. Where did you get it from?
I don't know. Look at the tag.
She got it from China.
No, look at the tag. Might be.
Oh, never mind. It was made in Vietnam.
Vietnam.
Yeah.
I think I get it off of this website called Shein. They have like some pretty cute clothes and they're usually pretty cheap. Like I think this was like $4.
We're British, so we would dip it in tea. Oreos? Yeah.
Dip it in milk.
Milk sounds so much better. Not that I don't like tea. I actually love tea.
Oreos and coffee is good. So
I was drinking
I think-
British tea over in Greece.
Oh yeah.
Like all the tea that I guess they trade with you
We
guys.
were drinking coffee.
I guess
that
they
we-
exchange their olives for your tea over there because every single tea bag that you got over there was from the UK.
We were drinking coffee that we didn't know how to order coffee over there.
You did
That was funny.
because
What do you
because it wasn't called a caramel macchiato tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, I didn't know how to order
Velociraptor
it.
stegosaurus mailman mixture.
I did not see a
or
Starbucks
whatever.
in Greece. Now that I think of it. Milk melts the Oreos too. It makes them softer.
Twinkies are disgusting. Twinkie. I was never a Twinkie fan either. I love Ho-Hos though.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
I was about to say, what's my favorite? Do you have baby names on your mind yet?
Or the second half, or you could let us decide.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
Should we tell them our names or should we wait?
No, let's wait.
Okay.
But we got them in mind, depending on if it's gonna be a boy or girl. Toby, is Queen Boomer going to continue the gym during pregnancy?
What?
Are you?
I've been trying to, but the first trimester has not been very kind to me. I get very nauseous all of the time. And if I exert myself too much, like on Easter I went running with the kids to like look for eggs, and then I threw up. So hopefully the second trimester I can do more stuff. I still want to like keep doing my squats. So we will see. Second trimester, yes, but definitely after I have the baby, I'm very excited to get like once I heal, work out again and dye my hair because I can't do that right now and I'm starting to be blonde again.
American candy is just chemicals and very artificial. It's hard to argue with that. I mean, you could say that about more than just our candy. They put a lot of weird shit in our food.
We put a lot of like our orange juice guy is owned by Coca-Cola and they got a giant lawsuit against them because they're putting shit in orange juice.
Yeah. Hasta la Vista says, my crystal ball tells me you're having a girl. Everybody we know in our personal lives says we're having a boy.
Yeah, but everyone thought we were having twins too, and that didn't happen, so we'll see. What? What?
Oh, where is he? Gareth. He says, do you know what the female version of teabagging is? It's called a clam slam.
Oh my god, I should tell them the teabag story.
What?
From when I was driving?
T-boned.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing. You were T-boned.
But I told the cop I got teabagged. I thought when you're like driving and someone's driving forward and you're driving this way and you hit each other like in cars like this, I thought that was what a teabag was. So I got in a car accident like that going like 40 miles an hour and the cops were like, explain to us what happened. And I was like, well, I was going, I had a green light and she was making a left hand turn and I thought she was going to stop because I had a green light and then we teabagged. And he was like, what?
T-boned.
And I was, no, I know, but I told the cop we teabagged. I was like, yeah, we teabagged. And he's like, okay. So that's like in my police report.
You're in your police report. It says she got teabagged.
Well, I guess he had to say like word for word. And then he had in parentheses T-bone.
Oh, fuck me. Why you dissing still game? I'm not. I just tired of answering questions about it. Every live stream I do, I get 10 to 15 people saying react to still game. And
oh, so at this car accident, I was also 16. Now I'm older. I understand these terms. But when I was 16, I didn't know what I thought. I've heard someone say like, oh, he almost T-boned me, but I thought he said he almost teabagged me. So that's what I thought that kind of car accident was called.
Miss, can you tell us what happened? Well, apparently I got teabagged.
It would have been funny if
Do
the
you
cop
mean
was
T-boned?
like, no
No.
wonder you couldn't see.
You should have been blonde, Queen Boomer. Do you want to spill the beans on that one?
I am blonde. I'm naturally
She
blonde.
actually is naturally blonde.
I don't know.
This is not her real...
I'm not going bald. This is, my blonde hair is starting to grow in because since I found out I'm pregnant, it's not good to dye your hair. And I dye my hair dark brown because I've been blonde my whole entire life. I don't know if he can post a picture at some point, but all through high school, when he met me, I was bleach blonde. I've always been blonde, and then I don't know. I just was like, I wanted a change, and I dyed it dark. And apparently, it was a good move because a week after I dyed it dark, you took me on a date. So, I think he likes the dark hair.
You can go back to being blonde if you want, if it makes you happy.
Oh yeah.
As long as I told you before, as long as your hair's not a Muppet color.
What color would you like? What's your preference?
Oh, this or black.
I know. I had my hair black once. You liked it when it was
You
black.
were so hot with black hair.
Thank you, baby. Someone said, "Oh no, we've
Just
been
stay away
deceived."
from the Crayola colors when it comes to hair.
I feel cheated. You have lied to us.
You
Why?
You lied to us.
Men can shave their beard. Why can't girls dye their hair? And
We thought you were naturally
that's just hair
a
dye.
brunette.
It can cut. It's just dyeing your hair. Your hair can grow back, and I'm starting to get like highlights and stuff.
Catherine says, I'm 45, so undergoing an involuntary hair color change. A silver eclipse of the brown, yeah. I've got some gray in my chin hairs.
Someone said we need.
So I'm going to be right there with you, Catherine, in a few years.
Someone said we need a how we met video.
How we met?
Yeah. Well, me and Brian said it before. Me and him were friends for a long time before we started dating. And we started dating because it was my fault. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, you attacked me.
I didn't attack you. I got in your truck because I wanted to hang out.
Feisty one you are. I have blue hair. You can't really comment. That's fine. You can have blue hair. I'm not gonna make fun of you. It's just it's gonna be a problem if she has blue hair.
Why?
I don't like that shit. It's just what I need. I feel like I'm making love to an Overwatch girl.
To a what girl?
Overwatch. You ever played Overwatch, the game?
Mm-mm.
Seen the characters in there? They all have like a blue, pink.
I'm also blonde. The rumors are true. They do have more fun. I agree. And I will tell you what. I am still a blonde in my heart. It was really funny when my hair was black because I looked like... I mean, I liked it. I think I looked really pretty. But my personality was like, still, hi!
Yeah. The gray hair means you're wise. Know your worth, King.
Yeah. I love the gray in his beard. I love the red in his
You can't really see it on videos.
No, I like it.
Maybe in like a really close picture. But there's like 8 or 9 hairs down here that are gray.
How do you feel about piercings?
Piercings, do it. Piercings, tattoos. I don't got a problem with that. It's when the hair turns into a crayon. Is
I don't have too many piercings. I just have 2 on this ear. I got my belly button pierced, and that was a very bad experience for me.
What
I
about
don't
pink
recommend
or
it.
orange hair? Nope.
Mm-mm.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
I'll do what I want. Don't tell me not to. That makes me want to do it more.
Well, you better not.
Oh, yeah. Silver fox. Yeah, silver fox.
Because if you dye your hair blue, I'm dyeing my nuts green.
Oh my god.
Nothing like having a scrotum that's saying, "Here, you want to touch it?
Oh my god, stop.
You want to touch the beanbag?"
I don't know if it would get touched then.
I don't know if it would get touched.
No, not if it was green.
What do you think of ear stretching? What?
Those are gauges.
Oh, those are the
Those are
yeah.
gauges.
Okay.
I don't like those.
Those
They
It's-
smell
they're all-
bad.
Do they?
They do. I went to a party and I was like, wow, like, doesn't that hurt? And he was like, you want to smell it? And I was drunk and dumb, so I was like, yeah. And it smelled so bad. Don't meet 16-year-old me at a party. It smells like a dead cat. Like, it smells so bad.
What? Phil says, ew, green tea bags. I think it's quite hot having blue hair, says Hasta La Vista. And each their own. Smell my ear. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
More mad.
That'll really get the girls. Hey, baby, you want to smell my earlobes?
I did it.
I got the best smelling earlobes in the entire city. Smell me now. Catherine says you're barking up the wrong tree.
You are, or I am?
I am. Because she's got the rainbow. I mean, she likes ladies.
She likes the ladies.
Yeah. So she's probably coming after you. The chat went quite dark. Yes, it did. Any more Friday night dinner coming? That's what we got to do.
Yeah, we'll do Friday night.
Yeah.
I miss that.
I want to. Well, we also got to do we got to catch up on the ones that you're usually in. Father Ted. Friday night dinner. An Indian abroad. Marlo says, "Stop calling it chin hair. It's the twat tickler."
I don't know if I like that.
Marja, what's up? I think that guy was just unhygienic. I can't get over that. He really wanted you to smell his fucking ear.
Yeah.
Smell my ear, ladies.
I like that drunk me was like, yeah.
Hey there, ladies.
You take away.
You want to smell me? It's like that Johnny Bravo.
Florida boys ask you to do weird
thing.
things at parties.
Apparently.
Yeah, I told you about that one.
Wasn't there one guy who was in the bathroom showing all the ladies his butthole?
And then his girlfriend
Which
was
is like
crying.
the one place a lady does not want to go.
His girlfriend was
on
crying
a man's body
because she was like, "Oh my god, everyone just wants to look at my boyfriend's butthole." I was like, "What the fuck? Like, where am I?" I was like, "Mom, I need you to come pick me up."
Kermit Zucchini. I love Queen's song at the beginning of Father Ted
Father
reactions.
Ted.
Father Ted.
Father Ted, what you gonna do today, Father Ted? Yay.
Yay.
Brian loves that song.
Yay. I need to get back to the gym. My guns are getting small.
They're looking good.
They're not.
The dog woke up.
Oh, hey, doggy.
The dog woke up. The dog woke up. What you gonna do when the dog wakes up?
What you gonna do when the dog wakes up? Huh? You want to climb us? Come on, get up here.
Come on.
Come on. Come on. Come on. I know. What?
You got a cute face.
I'm laughing at Craig because somebody asked how old we were, and he said Queen Boomer 27, King Boomer older.
Older. Yep.
Tiles in the bedroom. That's kind of normal in Florida, yeah.
Yeah, that is normal.
You can't have a lot of carpet in Florida because otherwise the house gets excruciatingly hot.
Yeah, I do think that that's more of a normal Florida thing, because in other states they definitely have like carpet in the bedroom.
Yeah. What? Why are you licking my knee? Huh?
I
What's on
love
my
you.
knee? Gorilla181 says, love you guys. No, we love you, Gorilla. Toby says, I don't know if you have addressed this, but the picture in the back, is it you playing baseball? What's the story about that? Yeah, that's me when I was 15 years old.
Yeah.
In fact, here, I'll show it. Because the still game banner is blocking it.
Look at how handsome.
Yes, that is me when I was
So
15.
cute.
So if you think I look pretty in that picture, you might be a pedo.
I said you look hot in that picture.
Yeah, because
Because
you're a
he
pedo.
looks like a grown-ass man in that picture. He does not look like a 15-year-old.
Fun fact, I'm the same height now as I was when I was 12. I grew faster than everybody else.
They have carpets in the bathrooms in the UK? That's weird.
Spider Pig. They have carpets in the bathrooms in the UK?
I don't like that. Sounds messy.
That is kind of weird. Did you play a lot of baseball? Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I played in college.
Oh, she's
That's
done.
not saying... I mean, it sounds like that means I was good. You know, you're only really good if you make it to at least the minor leagues.
That's
So.
not true.
Boomer, have you seen Australian rules football? No. No, I have not. Normal people don't have carpets in the bloody bathroom.
Yeah, that would be weird.
That's my attempt at a British accent. Or English, whatever. I mean, there's like fucking like 30 accents over there, so pick one. Catherine says we used to have carpet in the bathroom.
Do you know what I've seen before in like an apartment? I've seen carpet in the kitchen. Like, yeah, right up next to the stove. I've seen that in Florida in an apartment. Why? I didn't plan it. Why are you looking at me like that? If I say anything in Florida, he's like, you did
That
this.
is blasphemous.
Yeah, that's insane.
That is blasphemous. I would let the carpet in the bathroom slide. But a carpet in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
Get the hell out. Psychopaths have carpet in the bathroom. I agree. Does not sound like a good place for carpet.
I'm Welsh. Tried the Welsh. Oh God, no. No, I don't. I wouldn't even know where to start with a Welsh accent. Remember, I'm the same guy who what was it? Rod Gilbert. That one video, I thought he was Scottish, and I had to apologize to the entire nation of Wales for that. So I wouldn't even know where to start with that accent. You know, it'd be cool. You know what I wanted, like, if whenever we make it to the UK on a trip, if I go to Wales, I want to hear people speaking Welsh, just to like hear what that sounds like in person.
Yeah, me too.
Because that I've heard Welsh spoken in like videos and stuff, and it's it seems like such a hard language to speak, just to get the sounds out properly. Good evening, you angry Scotsman.
Oh, I guess I'll be hunting. No, I'm crying.
Oh, now you're crying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll get off in a minute. We've been on here for a while.
When I yawn, it like makes my eyes water.
Headloo is police in Welsh.
Whose shoes are those boots?
It's like, yeah, like I would never try a Welsh accent. I don't think I would ever try a Scottish accent. It just seems way too difficult. And sometimes I mix up the two because, you know, I'm not used to hearing those accents very often.
Rough carpet hurts my knees.
It's not Jack says it sounds like a load of bullocks. Favorite foods? Well, hers is crab legs.
Yeah.
And mine, what's mine?
Your favorite food?
Yeah.
Clam bake. McQueenian clams.
Nah.
No? That's one of them. What's your favorite food?
Probably lamb.
Yeah, you're right.
I love
Linguine
lamb. Specifically the way the Greeks make lamb. Do you have chavs? What's that? CHAVS. What's that?
Where is it?
Or chavs, 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 chavs.
I don't know what that is.
Chivy chavs. Chavs or chavs? Chavs or chavs?
Oh, yeah.
Chimmy chav.
Whose shoes are the boots? Where do you see boots?
Boots? Where?
Can they see those boots all the way over there?
No.
Oh. What?
I knew that was coming.
What?
I knew that as soon as I said it too, but I like didn't give away that I knew somebody would mention it. But fucking Aaron Johnson, the Welsh love lamb too.
Oh God.
But you know what he's talking about. I don't want to start that whole thing again. Come on. Oh my God. That shit. I mean, it was hilarious in that last live stream. You know what I did really like that the Welsh in the chat were giving it back to him though. They were like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
we juice them up later for you to eat them."
Ew.
The Welsh were great sports about it.
What pronouns do you want, male or female, or Muppet?
Male, female, or Muppet?
Muppet.
Turkish lamb kebab with naan bread? That sounds fucking great. That sounds amazing, Lost Lens. Casino Clown, hey, been a while since I saw you live. Congrats on the baby news. Thank you very much. Catherine says, Boomer, I loved your why to I believe that we will win. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You love that.
Well, that was the second time I saw that in a football champ video. So the second time, the first time you see it, you're just embarrassed. The second time you see it, you're angry that not only your fellow countrymen would do that, but that the people around them would allow them to do that.
I know, it's pretty bad.
So, let's hope it's not a furry hand Muppet.
Ooh, I want a gyro too.
Yeah, Errol, we love gyros.
Oh my gosh.
There's like our two favorite restaurants to go to are like our Greek restaurants. So.
Yeah, there's a.
Oh my God! Because the olives in Greece, like eating a Greek olive in Greece.
So good.
Oh my God, they're so
They're
good.
amazing.
Because like by the time it gets here,
I can't wait to go back.
it's
there
been
to
salted to death.
Yeah, to
preserve it. But when you just eat one that's been, like, you know, probably came off the tree that day, it's unbelievable.
No.
What?
The second one.
You need to watch Two Girls, One Cup?
Everyone has seen that. That's the rite of passage to turn 16. That's the high school rite of passage, and I hate that I've seen it.
If I ever see that again, I'm going to end my life.
Do you like Mexican food, Brian?
Nope, I actually don't.
No, he does not. I do.
No, a Mexican food, it's like 150 ways. 150 different ways on how to make pig slop. That's what it is to me. And I don't like tomatoes, or like every thing they have is got tomatoes in it, like an unnecessary amount of tomatoes too. Like it's just loaded with tomatoes. So I never really liked Mexican food that much.
I take it back. My first favorite food is not crab legs. That's my second. What's my first?
Ice cream?
Nope. Cake.
That was close.
Cake is my first favorite food.
Yeah.
Cake.
I love cake too. Okay, I'll go now.
That is not what you mean. Oh my god. The girls.
What?
Two Girls, One Cup is definitely Mexican gold.
Oh, stop it! Limited? God, that's two images you put in my head. You're getting timeout. Where are you?
I thought it was funny.
I can't even... Oh. You gotta go in timeout, dude.
What does a crab leg taste like? You've never tried it. You're right there with the guy that's never tipped an Oreo.
Wait, what happened?
Someone said, what does a crab leg taste like? Everything. It tastes like everything.
Jesus, calm down.
You ever
Calm down.
It tastes like
He's just generally asking what a crab leg tastes like.
orgasms.
And you have to go all fucking Punisher on him and threaten his life.
I'm very
Hasta la vista. I will protect you. I will protect you.
Passionate about crab legs.
I will protect you from her, okay?
Crab legs are great. They taste like... I don't even know how to explain
That's
it.
what they taste like?
Yes. Yes. The heavens will open up and the seas will part when you've had a crab.
Is this thing still scrolling? What happened? Either that or nobody's chatting anymore.
They got mad that I yelled about crab legs.
Yeah.
Crab legs are great.
Well, let me see. Hold on.
How do you feel about crab legs?
Yeah, I think it stopped on the screen here.
Oh, why is it still going there?
Yeah, it's still going in here. Something happened to my... I don't mess with it.
Okay.
Last time you turned the stream off.
Really? I tried to help you. No, you hit something. You like froze it or something. Refresh chat? Should I hit that? I'm gonna hit it.
Sure.
Okay.
Try it.
I did it, see?
Yeah, okay, now it's working. Good job.
Thanks. See, I know I
Good
figured it
job.
out. Thank you.
We gotta get your own channel set up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Snow crab is great. Yes, it is. I've never tasted crab legs either. Shoot me. Bane, bane.
You need to watch Trump's Funniest and Nobody's Better Than Him at 24 Things. I don't need to watch Trump do
Queen
anything.
Boomer's hormones kicking in. They are. I apologize.
Watching Trump is like watching... Because I'm just so great at everything. Let me tell you, Americans, I'm so great. Okay, you want crab legs?
Ow. Ew.
Nobody can make crab legs better than me. Two Girls, One Cup. I made a video that was better. Okay, because nobody does it better than me. Okay? It was so great.
You did that pretty good.
Do you like watching death?
No. Great impression. I think so too.
Trump. I mean, I think Trump's funny. That's
Gonna be huge.
It's gonna be huge.
Gonna be huge.
Nothing was ever so huge. Did you see the crab legs? They were huge.
I know everything about crab legs. All right.
Everything you need to know about crab
I'm a
legs.
professional. They say I'm the best. I'm the best at eating crab legs.
I took him from the sea, and I put him on the plate. It was so great.
You do it very
Nobody does it better than me. Oh, that guy's such a maniac. All those politicians are maniacs. I don't care what party you come from, and I honestly hope you guys feel the same way over there about your politicians. But it doesn't matter what political party they come from. My point of view is you always have to look at any politician with an extreme amount of skepticism, and most of the time, full amount of skepticism, because all they do is talk shit, and they're never looking out for you.
In Minnesota, their mayor is a golden retriever, and I think that is a perfect politician.
That's the only one.
He's great. He rides in a little convertible with a little cowboy hat, and it's really cute. I like Lobster too.
Do they actually have like a real mayor though? Like
no, so their town is like literally only like 2,000 people.
Yeah.
So they just like vote. Like everyone in that town is very into their community.
Right. But it's like pretty cool if like, you know, a town is like, you know, we'd rather have a dog than any.
No, that's literally what they did.
We'd rather have a fucking dog than any of these crazy people.
They have like a committee, and the committee speaks, and I think someone who runs the committee just had a golden retriever.
Yeah.
And in that committee, they were like, all right, which one of us should run for mayor? And they were like, let's just make the dog the mayor and just keep doing what we're doing. So now they have parades, and the dog's like...
Good.
It's really cute.
See, I like that. $20-foot crab legs.
I would
You
eat
would
that.
love
I
that.
would love that.
You would love that.
I would go to town.
$20-foot crab. 20-foot crab. That would scare the living. What? Imagine seeing a 20-foot crab in real life.
Crab?
Is such thing?
Yeah.
A 20-foot crab.
In like Alaska, they're huge.
They're not 20 feet.
Like their legs go out to here.
Yeah,
though.
but that's not 20 feet. 20 feet is like.
They're like.
Our alligators don't even get that big.
Yeah.
So. Our prime minister has as much use as a Labrador.
Labradors have a lot of use.
He's only been. It's the.
Don't disrespect Labradors.
Isn't it the no disrespect, but it's the Indian-looking guy, right? I don't remember his name. The guy who used to be mayor of London, I think. I don't know. Am I right or am I wrong? I don't know. What's his name? Because there is like a part of me that like wants to say like, you know, maybe give him a chance a little bit, because it hasn't been that long. But then the main part of me is like, they're all bad, so trash them all you want. There are spider crabs. Dishi Rikishi. There's no way I'm saying Rishi Sunak. That sounds correct. I was looking at Max's. Dishi Rishi. What? It sounds racist when I say that.
A little bit.
Yeah. I saw like one clip of him. He sounds like he talks a good game, but
Someone just said Johnny Depp, and I like that comment.
Rishi the Muppet is his name. Okay, yeah. Rishi Sunak, a billionaire knobhead. He's a billionaire, huh? Hasn't like the because I'm reading Hasta La Vista's, I wouldn't vote his party anyway because politics is kind of different over there, in some ways, very different. But hasn't the Conservative Party been like the party in power the last like decade, maybe longer? When was the last time you guys had a Labor Party ran government? What time frame was that? Was the last one like Tony Blair? Because I feel like it's been a long time. But again, I'm not as informed as you guys are. Not that I want to talk politics. I'm just like curious.
How do you know if a woman has crabs? She walks sideways on the dance floor.
If a crab is drunk, it walks forwards.
Oh, really? Oh, it's cute. I like that.
No, it doesn't.
I thought that was cute.
12 years ago, Gordon Brown, 2000. I can't even remember who that was. Okay, so it was 12 years ago. So the last year it was 2010. So here's the thing though, because like there's been so many conservative prime ministers that have just done terrible jobs. Liz Truss didn't do a job. She just walked out after like a month. If conservative prime ministers keep popping up and failing, like how come nobody's voting on a Labor Party person to do the job? That means the Labor Party must be like doing something really messed up. I don't know. I'm looking at it from the outside. I'm just curious. That's all.
The mayor of Florida.
They're all Jack said it best. They're all the same no matter what you get. That is so true. Which is why I don't.
I wish the mayor of Florida was a king crab.
I don't trust it. Like, I don't trust politicians, and I don't trust people that, root for their team that they picked, and everything that the other team does is terrible, and that everything that the team that they picked came from the Word of God. It's you got to be careful about people like that. Jonathan Pye was right about Liz Truss. Yeah, that was a funny video. That's where he called her a ferret. He said this brainless ferret or something like that.
Has the king and queen ever been to Australia? No, I want to go so bad.
No.
I want to snorkel the Great Barrier Reef, even though I heard it's almost gone now. So I want to try to get over there so I can see what's left.
That's what I'd go for.
The Great Barrier Reef.
That's not even on Australia. That's in the water.
It's off
I'd go
Australia.
next to Australia just to snorkel in the reef.
In the water that is Australia, property of Australia. It's in Australia. Also, the only way to get there is to go to Australia and then take a boat to it.
Yeah, because it's in the water. It's not on. It's
gosh.
not on Australia. It's next to it.
Dry Tortuga is 4 hours off of the coast of Key West.
Bone Fortuna.
And it's Dry Tortuga, and it's still
Bumblebee tuna.
It's still in the Keys. And I want to go see Steve Irwin's zoo.
Steve Irwin's zoo. I'd love to. Well,
it's the Australian zoo.
Know. I'm not a fan of zoos, just because I don't like prisons.
They do so freaking much.
Where else are you going to see cool animals,
But they do so much for Australia's wildlife. The Irwins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I follow his son. I love him.
Good hint. If you see a kangaroo just hanging out in the water, don't you? I will not be going near a kangaroo.
They'll punch you.
You see those kangaroos? They just hop around. And they're jacked. They're fucking... Those things scare the hell out of me. Go to rural areas other than the usual capital cities. Oh, yeah. That's my thing, because
Someone just said-
I'm not... What?
I would cry.
So, Gareth says, Sister's friend quite regularly sees Johnny Depp in her local pub along with Josh Hartnett. Wow.
I would love to see Johnny.
Don't give that information away, Gareth. You're in a very UK-based chat right now, so keep that info to yourself. But that's really cool. Bumblebee Tuna. Good evening, Space. Soul Alexander, all I've tried to say the whole night is that you both will be amazing parents. Callie and Brian are well-rounded people and can't wait until you're popping a mom. Congratulations to the both of you. Lovely. Thank you, Soul.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That was
It's the best
sweet.
comment of the night
Made
right
my
there.
heart feel really good.
You get kicked by a kangaroo, it's going to hurt. Oh, yeah. Careful about them drop bears. What's a drop bear? Are you talking about koala bears?
They crazy.
Those people think those things are so cute.
They're not.
They look
Well,
like...
they are, but they're vicious.
I don't think they're cute at all. I think they look like... I think they look like a stuffed animal on drugs. Because they look
ever
so
heard
fucking
them?
sleepy all the time. And then I've seen videos of them fighting. They are vicious.
Have you ever heard them make noises when they're mad?
Yeah.
They're like, oh my god, babe.
That's what they sound like. They're demons.
I want to see a wallaby.
New and improved labor wasn't as good as old labor. Yeah. But it's like, you see a bunch of, one after one, another conservative prime minister just it seems like they fail sometimes epically, and then nobody's willing to vote in a labor government. It's so some might
drop bear. It's a myth.
So something must be going on. Lots of scorpions where I live on the Isle of Sheppey in the UK. Really? Scorpions?
We have scorpions here.
I thought scorpions... yes, we do.
Yeah, we have a lot.
Well, we got tons of things. But I thought scorpions mostly live in, warm climates.
We have spiders and snakes here. I'm used to this. Florida's America's Australia.
Don't worry about the kangaroos in Oz. You want to keep an eye out for their spiders and snakes.
We got boa constrictors eating our
we got plenty of those. I mean, do you guys know what's going on in the Everglades? It's literally an epic battle, and there's only 2 teams left. And it's the Gators and the Snakes. And the Gators better win, or we're all screwed.
Yeah, Robert Irwin. I love him.
It's, what are those? Pythons. Yeah, pythons. Because the pythons aren't even supposed to be here. It's an invasive species. We got 2 invasive species because, in the land, we got the
lionfish.
pythons, and in the water, we got the lionfish that came all the way from Asia. Those lionfish are gorgeous, though.
They're gorgeous, but they're destroying our ecosystem.
But they're destroying everything. Yeah. I actually want to get lionfish and put them in a saltwater tank.
I do too.
Thank you, Rich Brown. I'm still surprised because now it's 2 a.m. over there, and there's still 100 people here.
I know.
Most dangerous animal we have here in Edinburgh are squirrels. Yeah. That one Al Murray bit about the squirrels was funny. Yeah, don't import 20-foot apex predators and then release. Yeah. Actually, that's a myth. Most people think that some rednecks in the backwater areas just release their pet snakes into the Everglades, but it's not. It's they were in a research facility in the Everglades, and then Hurricane Andrew hit.
Oh, really?
And destroyed the building, and then all the snakes got loose. That's how it started.
Did you look that up?
Yeah.
The lionfish got out because they were at like an aquarium or something.
Yeah.
And then the aquarium flooded.
So both of them, they were in some type of
Pet
facility,
store or
and then a
something.
hurricane came and destroyed the facilities, and they got
lionfish
loose.
breed like crazy, and they eat like 10 times the amount of like little reef fish than a normal fish does. So they end up eating all the fish and completely just killing the ecosystem.
How far do you have to travel to see a gator where you are? Down the street.
His backyard.
Yeah.
Anywhere that there is fresh water, there's an alligator in there.
Yeah, totally. I'll just go around the corner, you'll find one. That's why I pack heat when I walk my dog. I'm not letting that thing take my dog.
Someone said those guides in Florida lied to me. If a guide told you can swim in any fresh water in Florida, they're lying to you.
Wait, who said that?
Someone said that the guides in Florida lied to him.
Where does it say that? Oh no, yeah, like... Oh no, he's talking about,
Oh, the pythons?
the pythons, yeah. Yeah, that's...
Some people
like,
do that. Some
a
people
lot of the
did have
people
pets
here
and
in,
they
a lot of
released it.
the people here who live in Florida believe that some redneck released their pet snakes into the... But it's not true.
Some people do, though. That's part of it.
Yeah, well, some people do that stuff, but it takes more than just like one or two snakes to get loose to take over the entire Everglades.
Well,
like this was a facility that had like hundreds.
Yeah,
of snakes,
but when they have
so-
babies, they have a lot of babies. Someone said, "What's your favorite part about living in Florida?" What's yours?
You.
Me.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because I'm not from here.
Thank you.
If I didn't move here, I wouldn't have found you.
Thanks. I'm very happy you moved here.
But if you want a second answer to that, for me, it's the weather. I like hot weather, so it's no brainer for me.
Yeah, it's literally summer all year long. Part of me doesn't want to talk that good about Florida because all these people from up north keep moving down here and completely pricing out homes, and it's crazy. But the weather's great. Our water's beautiful. The snorkeling's beautiful. I love it. I love Florida.
Would you rather be in a room with a snake or a croc?
Snake.
You said snake?
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised by that.
For actual life purposes, you're not beating that crocodile. It's gonna death roll your arm off.
Really? I thought you were going to say something like, well, I'll just talk to the crocodile and he'll be a good boy.
That's a Callie answer.
Yeah, mine would be snake too. Although that's a terrible choice. Oslavisa said Queen is probably the most beautiful part of Florida. Aww.
Yeah, that was sweet.
You need to get an English person on the panel. It would be great. We do it a lot here. Ross Roberts with the dad joke. Why is the capital of Ireland so big? Because it keeps Dublin in Dublin. Ba-dum-ps.
Oh my gosh.
The tree. Rasmus says the trees you have there are very beautiful from a Scandinavian's perspective.
So there were monkeys in Florida. I don't know if we have them anymore. They are not native at all. They got out from a zoo and bred, and they were little tree monkeys. And I'm pretty sure they got all of them.
Yeah, they probably got all of them.
Yeah, because we don't just have monkeys here. Like,
We'd be hearing about that shit every day if that was a problem.
That was like 10 years ago, and I think they got all of them.
And that was, I can think of no animal scarier than a fucking monkey.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of monkeys.
Monkeys scare the living shit out of me.
That's another thing I can go on a rant on. I don't like monkeys.
Yeah.
I saw Planet
They're too
of
much
the
like
Apes
us. It's like,
and was
yeah.
horrified. Horrified. I had nightmares of monkeys, like, being like, get in the cage, little girl. Like, no.
Would you rather be locked in a room with Trump or an alligator? Definitely Trump.
I'm an alligator. An alligator.
All you got to do is squeeze his balls off.
No. Not touching that man's anything.
Can see you doing a Britney Spears with a duck or snake? Oh, that's a snake emoji. It looked like a duck at first, yeah.
Oh, I wanted it to be a duck. I was like, do Britney Spears with a duck.
Monkeys are so freaking chaotic. Yes, they are.
Another
Monkeys
reason
scare
why...
the piss out of me, man.
Another reason why we had monkeys in Florida like 10 years ago. I don't agree with these laws, but in Florida, you can own a tiger, a lion, a monkey, a kangaroo, like all these exotic animals. It's really easy to get a license for. I'm not going to teach people how to do it, but it's very easy. And we're kind of cheap. And a lion is only like $500 because I've looked it up. But that's why we had so many monkeys. A lot of people in Florida have monkeys as pets. And then they get out or they try to kill you. We've had so many people get their face ripped off because someone's like, I want to own a chimpanzee. Chimpanzee doesn't want to be owned. It doesn't want to be your pet. Okay? Get a dog. Get a cat. Get an animal that's been domesticated. Don't get a monkey.
Yeah, that's a great idea, having something half your size that is 4 times stronger than you. Mountain gorillas are so beautiful and look so
Tiger
wide.
queen.
That's the, of the primates. Gorillas are my favorite. Actually, they're probably the only one that I like, really. Although those howler monkeys are funny to me.
Yeah.
The one that...
Oh my god, you do that very good. Oh my god. You're getting the dog excited.
I love those things. Hey, buddy, sorry.
Tiger queen.
But yeah, gorillas, like, because gorillas don't really attack people. They fake attack you because they want you to, like, get away from, like, dude, get away from me. Like, I don't want you here. A chimpanzee will just rip everything right off you, starting with the genitals. Anthony Finnis says, I love you guys. I watch your videos all the time on repeat. Whoa, thank you, Anthony.
Thank you.
I want a baboon. I share qualities with them. What do you mean, eating other species' kids?
Baboons are crazy.
Aren't they, like, notorious for, like, eating kids or something? I don't know. Bonobos are the really horny ones, yeah. Monkeys and guns. Now that's a bad combo. Yeah. I'd say.
I'd say, yeah.
That's why I keep mine.
Orangutans are cool. They scare me too, but I still think that they're cool.
Sheena Foxwell, Boomer, I meant to say I am from York in the UK. Congratulations on your news. Thank you, Sheena. Me too. I watch your videos every single day, even from months ago. Long time, hasta la vista. Thank you very much.
Nope.
Does law require you to have a gun safe?
Nope.
Nope.
You can keep it wherever you want. You can keep it in your ice cream bowl. You can keep it next to your milk in the fridge.
Starting July 1st in this state, you can keep it in your pants.
Yeah. A guy at a bar shot himself in the pee-pee because he had a gun in his pants.
That happened across from the street from us. Yeah.
So it is a law that you are not supposed to have a gun in a bar. Somewhere where... And if you're drinking, you cannot have a gun on you.
Yeah.
Whether you have a, like, carry permit or not. So he was not following the rule, and he shot himself. Yeah. They said, I heard about a chimpanzee a few years ago. These 2 women found or had a pet, and it went crazy and ripped the lady's face off. Yep.
That's happened, like, more than once, too, yeah.
But
that particular story that you're thinking of, Teresa,
And
yeah, I know which one you're
raised
talking
that
about.
monkey from a baby, and it still did that.
Yeah. That's pretty bad. If you're in America, you can access a gun very easily.
Yes.
It's harder than you think.
It's hard to get one.
People think we just have the selling guns on a rack right next to the candy bars. It's not true.
No, it's just like once it is hard to get one, but once you acquire one, you just kind of can have it wherever you want.
Blurfoot says Midnight Madness. It's nearly 2:30. You dozy Yanks. You're right, but we started around midnight.
No, you can only shoot a gun outside if you have like a certain amount of land. You can't just go in your backyard and shoot a gun.
Wait, what do you say? Frank Trigg says there's an old British miniseries called Firstborn about a boy genetically mixed with an ape. What the fuck?
That sounds horrifying.
That sounds
I don't
horrifying.
even want to see that.
Teresa says that's it. Yeah, thank you for actually pronouncing my name right. So many people get it wrong. You know why they get it wrong, Teresa? Because it's you got the H in there.
It's almost 3 a.m. there.
Do they mistakenly say Theresa? Because that's I think the H kind of throws that name off a little bit for people who read it. Ryan says, "Hey, how you doing, Ryan? It's good to see you. I don't know where you're from, but if you're from across the pond, it's got to be around 2:30 a.m. So what the fuck are you doing up, pal? It's good to see you." It's 11:24 a.m. in Australia. Oh, it's almost noon. We got some Australians that follow the channel. I've been itching to do another, what's that guy's name? The McDonald's guy, Rodney Rude. I want to do another Rodney Rude reaction because that guy was one of the most crazy people I've ever seen in my life. Can you shoot someone that comes on your land? Says Mr. Robot. Yes, you can. Depending on which state you're in. There's some states, like my former state of Maryland, where if someone breaks into your house, and has a weapon of their own, and then you pull out your gun in your house and shoot them, you can go to jail, believe it or not.
Not in Florida.
So it really depends on what state you're in. You know, we're the United States of...
Yeah, we have very different laws.
All different types of crazy shit. You know, each state is different. I'm going to Texas for Christmas. I'm dreading the heat. No, in Christmas time, you might be cold. Texas can get... well, it also depends what part of Texas you're in. But I've heard Texas can get really cold. Florida, you wouldn't have that problem. Florida, it's warm year-round. There might be a week where, like, it's in the 60s, but... Got a lot of anti-gun people in the chat now.
There was actually one thing I learned in my criminal justice class. These, 10 kids robbed someone's house, and only one kid shot at the old lady, and then the old lady, shot the kid or something, and all 9 of the kids got arrested for murder because if they didn't rob
Yeah,
that
because
house,
they-
that kid wouldn't have died.
Right. Yeah.
So all 9 of them got arrested for murder.
Yeah.
And some people were saying it's not fair, but they were like, well, no one would have died if they didn't try
Well,
to
they
rob
were
that
breaking the
house.
law in the first place.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see where they're coming from, but, you know.
I think that judge also really wanted to make a statement because...
Max Channer says, can we see your guns? No, sorry, pal.
No.
I don't want to scare people. I'd have like half my channel on sub immediately if I did that.
Can you go fishing with a gun? No. But I saw someone said scuba diving.
What do you mean fishing with... Wait, fishing with a gun? You mean like shoot the fish?
Yeah.
What's the point of that? Thomas, I already answered that, buddy. I got a new chair, and it only squeaks like a tiny bit. Can you tell me where Biddly Bong, Idaho is? Thank you, Nader. YouTube doesn't like showing guns on stream. I don't blame him.
You can already see his guns.
I
Yeah.
don't have guns anymore. I need to get back in the gym. Hey, Katie.
Harpooning, I guess. Yeah, that's...
Harpooning? I mean...
They make a little electric gun that you can bring underwater to specifically shoot lionfish. And they stun the lionfish, and it's supposed to be a more humane way to kill them because even though I don't like killing things, they gotta go. They gotta go in fish tanks or they gotta go somewhere.
Just put them all in a big-ass fish tank,
There's too many of them, and they're destroying the reefs.
I'd love to have a lionfish in a tank.
I know, me too. We'll do it.
That's so cool.
At some point. Do you have a tornado or storm shelter? Well, we can't have anything underground here in Florida. So
No, we can't.
Usually hurricane shelters are like high schools or yeah, like a lot of high schools and colleges are storm shelters.
My mate in Texas got a strike for showing his guns in a live stream. I don't doubt that. Showing your... I mean, like, you know... I've showed my guns off before, but in private. Not like, you know... I don't put myself out there as someone
they're
who's...
all legally owned and
Yes.
unengaged, and he knows how to
It's
use
like,
them.
you know, because they... Like, you know that... What's that skit? The Little Britain skit? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The one where, the guy's, like, coming in his pants... because he's showing the police officer because he's going through all the guns in his arsenal for like it looks like he's training like a bunch of new guys or something. There are Americans like that here who just nonstop like nobody's infringing on my Second Amendment rights. I'll tell you right now because when I cock this baby, like we do have people like that over here. So that was actually very accurate skit, but
Fort Lauderdale Airport did get flooded. They canceled like hundreds of flights. It was crazy.
because you know I'm not against guns, but like I think the people that the people that are like that, who like show off their guns nonstop and stuff, like there's no need for that.
A grenade would kill a lionfish, but it would also kill other fish that aren't
A grenade?
that aren't harmful.
Jesus, Jack.
We just want to get rid of the one fish, not all the fish.
Do you have an attic or a loft? No.
No.
You guys know the only reason we have the Second Amendment is because the British troops kept coming into people's houses and taking their guns, right? And our founding father said, never again. See, Liam just said it. Wow, the timing of that. Liam just said it. Didn't the Second Amendment get introduced because of us British? You're absolutely right. The British troops would march into all the colonists' homes looking for guns and ammunition and whatnot.
Nuke the fish. No, because we don't want to kill the other fish.
And George Washington and all the rest of them said, to hell with that. That's never happening again. Rich Brown, you take care too. I think Craig just deleted a comment. I didn't get to see it. Craig, and he also said we haven't done that in a while. Yeah. Rasmus says the lucky thing is that most people are pretty much average, even though both extremes exist. Absolutely right.
I like.
But when the average need to voice their disapproval of the extremes on the ends more often, I think.
Did you see his comment?
Is that what?
That's a dad comment.
Why don't you just tell those fish to stop lying?
Yeah, lionfish.
That's funny. Well, you were part of the British Empire back in the day. What did you expect? Can't argue with that, BC.
I was not.
Most of us were. It was only like a quarter of like the people who were like rebelled.
I came over later. Well, I didn't, but like my family did.
Let the Spanish steal those fish. Could they teach tigers to dive and eat the tiger fish? Jim Jeffries' gun control comedy stand-up. Your reaction would be interesting. I've seen that one. Here's the thing. Because many, we know someone, a friend of ours who is very anti-gun, thinks all the guns should be taken away from people. And the only people that should be have the guns are the government and that's it, which means the only other people who would get their hands on them are the criminals. But anyway, she likes to reference Australia when it comes to gun control, because his thing in that bit was like, look, in the 90s, we had a big shooting. The government said, okay, that's enough. They took away all the guns, and we haven't had a big shooting since. But, and you know, let's just say that's true. Here's the thing, though, because not a lot of people know about what was happening to certain Australian citizens when what we would term here lockdowns. They were there was a number of citizens over there who were being forced to lock down in camps. And if you had a citizenry that was allowed to own firearms, that never would have happened. So there's, you know. Here's my whole thing. This will let you know how I feel about it. The whole thing is, for me, is if I lived in a world where the only people who were allowed to get their hands on firearms were the government and criminals, I would be scared to death every day of my every minute of my life. So that's pretty much how I feel about that.
Yeah.
There's other things that I'm liberal on. You know, like gay rights and other things. Oh God, here come the Australia jokes about being a penal colony. Guns should only be used for protection of yourself, family, and friends. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I do know people who like have like collectors.
It takes a lot.
Of guns.
Hold on,
that they have.
Asta says Australia are very strict on everything. It takes a lot to even get over there. Really? You mean they're not letting people in?
No, like I think if you want to.
I can't imagine Australia doing that. Oh, if you want to live there?
Yeah, it's hard because I've looked like plane tickets and hotels.
They got a lot of room, that's for sure.
It's expensive and it is a long flight. That scares me to go over there.
William Horton says, "Oh my God, I'm not even gonna read that."
What? Yeah, definitely liberal about that.
Hey!
What?
In sex before marriage, yeah. Quite liberal about that.
What are you talking about? We just hold hands. We held hands too good one day and then got a baby. You should have a gun if alligators are at your doorstep. I actually don't think you could shoot them. You can't kill an
Randy
alligator
says
on
that
your
that's
own.
the
They're,
best
like,
one
under
yet.
protection.
Randy says you should have a gun if alligators are on your doorstep, in my opinion.
No. Let them live
That's
their
a
life.
great reason to have a firearm. They don't let just anyone in. You have to have money for sure.
It is expensive to go to Australia. I've looked at plane tickets and they're thousands of, like almost $2,000 to go over there. And it's long.
Yeah, because it's so far.
It's like 20.
It's like that with it's like that because we were looking up flights to Australia and Japan at one point.
Japan.
You know what we like to do in our
For fun.
downtime for fun? We just look up flights to places and see how
I will
expensive they
plan
are.
whole trips. And then hopefully one day go on. But like the second he like 2 days after we started dating and he's like, I want to go to Greece. I was like,
Yeah, we planned that
I knew
way in advance.
everywhere to go. I love planning trips.
What do you think of Joe Biden doing a good job or not? He's not doing a job. He's asleep.
No comment.
I don't like any of either party. So, when any of them gets elected, I don't think they're doing a good
He
job.
said, how come the sound for King Boomer is fine, but Queen Boomer is quiet? Am I quiet?
Because I got a booming voice.
Yeah.
It's easy to live in Australia if you have the right job. My niece is a nurse and is emigrating there. Nice.
Have you
That's
ever
cool to hear, Mark.
Have you ever been bitten by fire ants in Florida? Yes, all the time. They hurt very bad.
Miss Valdez said it best. Because king is loud as fuck and queen is quiet and dimmer. What is that word?
In demeanor.
No, that's not demeanor. It says a demure or demor or something like that.
I think
Demure.
it means demeanor.
Maybe it does.
It's funny, I'm actually quite a loud person.
Rasmus
you see
said-
me like not.
Rasmus says the sound is sexist.
Maybe this boomer sexist. This little boom speaker. Can they see it?
They're all actors. That's why it's called the world stage. Yeah.
Joe Biden is 147.
Joe Biden isn't alive. I'm pretty sure Joe Biden died 6 years ago.
Oh, young lady. Reserved, modest, shy.
Okay. Reserve. You're not shy.
I'm not. I might be a little bit like
You're just-
behind cameras.
You got. You just got like a perky personality.
Yeah. What does that say?
Teresa said, so Queen Boomer is telling us it was an an immaculate conception.
What is that?
That means it was great!
I said we held hands. And that's how the baby came.
King looks fertile, so I'm not surprised. What makes me look fertile?
You're a fertile looking man.
Congratulations, King. You're looking... What's the word? Fertile.
See that guy over there? He's fertile. Well, apparently you are. Like when Mary got pregnant with Jesus. Yeah.
Australian spiders make Lord of the Rings spiders look like dwarves.
Probably. This dog is living her best life back there.
She is.
Smell my ear. It's
Smell my
very
ear.
fertile.
We're looking mighty fertile today, aren't we? This is Errol. Fresh
Hell of a
meat.
handshake.
Fresh meat reaction. I've never heard of that.
Someone was on
Last day of holiday and you're back to work.
I want to go on a holiday.
A truck full of boxes and boxes of wine for me to unload. Well, keep one for yourself, Thomas.
I think we might go to the Keys in June, and I really hope we do.
We are going to the Keys in June.
Are we? Like it's definite?
Yeah. My sister's got the whole thing set up.
Yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
good. I wasn't sure if it was definite because I know she was just like looking at Airbnbs.
No, it's happening.
Okay, good. I really want to
It's
go.
happening. Bottom reaction needed. We got bottom reactions on Patreon. Can't get them up on YouTube. Favorite British movie, King Boomer? I don't know. I'd really have to think about that one. There's a lot of good ones.
Do you guys enjoy a drink of alcohol? Yes.
Why'd you say that so aggressively?
Because I miss margaritas. I haven't had a drop of alcohol since I found out I'm pregnant.
Joe Thomas is in Fresh Meat? Okay. Life of Brian. Life of Brian was really good.
Have you started the nursery yet? No. But we've looked at
We got a list, though.
We have a list.
So we're on it, yeah. Your favorite U.S. movie is Airplane with Leslie Nielsen and Always Willfully. Isn't that comedy one? I can't remember. Trainspotting was an awesome movie. I think that might be the because I'm working on getting because I got 6 movie reactions that I have to edit, and I think I'm going to start working on editing Trainspotting tomorrow, because I really want to get that one out for you guys, because I really enjoyed that. Of the British movies that I've watched since I started doing movie reactions, I think I'd say Trainspotting was, I think it was the best one. Favorite, I don't know, but I think my favorite was Snatch. I really liked watching Snatch, even though I did that one like half a year ago.
Someone said Jane's sleeping like a human. Yeah, she really likes this bed.
Yeah, that's her spot too. She gets all up in the pillows.
Yeah. She snugs up too. She like literally falls like head first.
Yeah. Yes, I'm serious. Don't call me Shirley. You know that intro, that stupid intro that they have at our movie theater that's near us?
I hate it.
It's like all these people walking in.
And they say movie
and
lines.
they say all these
but they don't
movie
even,
lines
like,
in a corny way.
And they don't even make it like make sense to the like.
I am serious.
Scene.
And don't call me Shirley.
It's just like, oh my gosh, it's so cringy. It makes me want to leave. I'm like, the movie.
Green Street Hooligans. You know what? I was debating on what I was gonna watch. For my next movie reaction, I think I might do Green Street.
We've been on this for 2 hours.
No, we've been on it for almost 3 now.
Oh my goodness.
Well, we're having fun, man.
I know, it doesn't feel like
we're
it.
actually having like, but it's been so long that for the people that are still here, we're actually having like I say kind of normal conversation with them. So that's why I haven't stopped it. T2, Terminator 2, or Train Spotting 2.
I don't think I've seen the second
Terminator 2 is you watched it with me. The second Terminator one. That was the one with No, that was the second one. I skipped the first one.
Oh, okay. You just had me watch the second.
I told you the plot of the first one because.
Oh yeah, you did. You're right.
I didn't feel like I don't want to watch the first one.
You're right.
The second Terminator is the only Terminator I like. Green Street Hooligans, right? Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said, Mr. Bravo. You smell kind of pretty. You want to smell me?
Oh, you love Johnny Bravo. It's Jane. Jane.
I really liked rewatching the Imitation Game too. That was because I remember like I watched that once, but I think I only watched like 30 minutes of it, and I think I was like on a plane or something. So when I watched that the second time, it was amazing. I really liked that movie. Is it Jane or Jane? I need to get the Christmas card right.
It's Jane.
The first one, Blurfoot. Ross says Terminator 2 is his favorite film of all time. Really? I wouldn't go that far, but it's really good.
I liked it a lot.
It's one of the best action films ever made.
What's your favorite 80s film?
It's your favorite 80s film?
I have no idea.
Goodfellas.
That's from the 80s?
Did that come out in 1989?
I don't know.
Or it was either that or 1990. I don't know. It's either that or Empire Strikes. Well, actually, it's probably Blade Runner. I'm a big Blade Runner fan. You like that too.
I did. I really liked Blade
and the
Runner.
sequel. But
it was very good.
Blade Runner is probably my second favorite movie of all time. First is Gladiator. Both were made by Ridley Scott. And Ridley Scott's my favorite director, even though the last few movies he's made haven't been so great. I just love, like, Ridley Scott always makes films, like, most of them are in my two favorite genres, which are, like, historical and science fiction. So, if you're in those two genres of filmmaking, I'm going to be a fan of yours. And his films just look like they're shot very well. They look beautiful. Did you like Blade Runner 2049? Yes, and I actually... And this is coming from someone who was very, very, very upset that they were actually going to make a sequel. So I was shocked. Huh?
And then you liked it.
And then I liked it. I really liked it. Is it as good as the original? No. But it's still really, really good. And I was shocked at how well that was made, in my opinion. Do you like 300? Yeah. Yeah. That's just like, it's like watching professional wrestling if they were Spartans, just hacking people to death. If you're a man and you don't like the movie 300, there might be, or at least enjoy it like the one time you saw it, there might be something wrong with you.
Oh yeah.
I'm leaving your stream to watch your in-betweeners reaction. Have a good night, Ronan. Hello, I'm from New Zealand. Oh, we're getting people from other parts of the world in here. Hello from New Zealand. You two are awesome. I always enjoy your videos. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, YouTubans. Blade Runner 2049 was so pretty. Yes, Rasmus, it was. It was a very... Both of them are very pretty.
Toby said you should grow your beard out, and I agree.
I just shortened it. Yeah.
I know.
It was. It gets to a point where it starts really itching my face, and that's when I start hacking it off.
I'm a big fan of
the new Matrix movie.
I'm not a huge fan.
That movie sucked. It's like, you know how they get you now, like movie trailers.
I like Back to the Future.
Oh yeah, we love that. Movie trailers are so good now that you go into a movie thinking you're going to see something good, and it's garbage. The new Matrix movie was the perfect example of that.
I loved E.T., but E.T. kind of scared me when I was a kid.
Catherine, yeah, she remembers watching E.T. in the cinema and starting to cry really loudly. I think a lot of us cried at E.T. Liam says it's the first time I've caught you live, and it's great. Thank you, Liam. Welcome.
Yeah.
.300 is a great film. Very good. Zack Snyder did a good job. I think that's the only Zack Snyder movie that I like. I'm not a Zack Snyder fan. What?
What's my favorite movie?
Your favorite movie?
Yeah, it says what's Queen Boomer's favorite movie?
Free Willy.
I hate that movie. Oh my god.
No, it's...
I was so mad you ever made me watch
You could
that.
literally... Queen Boomer's favorite movie, I'll tell you, you could literally just put insert Disney movie, and that's her favorite movie. She loves Disney movies.
That's not my ultimate favorite movie.
Oh, you gotta indulge Mr. Garage LAD. He says, "Can we get a live performance of Father Ted from Queen Boomer, please?" One more time.
When I get put on the spot, I get nervous. I feel like I need like a little guitar one day or something.
I've got one. I just can't play. I can't play it.
You have to learn how to just play a jingle for Father Ted, and then we'll enroll it in Eurovision.
Yeah.
Yeah, you play the guitar, and I just go, Father Ted, what you gonna do today, Father Ted? There you go.
There you go. Gremlins. That's a fun movie, yeah. Have you ever seen that?
I love Disney. Who doesn't?
Nah, I'm not a Disney fan, really. I would be ambivalent towards Disney. Like, I wouldn't care one way or the other. I'd just be like, yeah, it's Disney, whatever. But with all the stuff that they've ruined with Star Wars, lately, which is one of my favorite franchises of all time. I not a Disney fan. Because they've ruined a lot of Star Wars.
Well, someone
lately.
just said, do you like the live versions of the movies? No, like, I like the cartoon, like the old school Disney movies. They're just like feel good movies to me. I like some of the new animated ones they did, like Princess and the Frog was really good. There was a really cute one called Soul that was about like your soul, and it was adorable.
Predator was the best movie ever. I tried to get her to watch that, but she fell asleep.
What, Predator?
Yeah, we didn't even get into seeing the Predator yet.
I was tired. All Dogs Go to Heaven is so sad. Have you ever seen that
lot of
movie?
people. It seems like a lot of people are agreeing with me that Disney killed Star Wars. Yeah, I mean, it's not like everything they've done is terrible. Like the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian were pretty good. I really liked Rogue One. But I will say, if you take the Darth Vader scenes out of Rogue One, then it's just like an average movie. But everything else has just been so terrible. It really has. It's to the point where like they come out with a new show or a new movie, and I'm not even interested anymore. Because I don't want to see something that I love get bastardized.
Apparently they've ruined the new Little Mermaid.
Why? Because they casted that black chick?
No, like I thought that girl's voice, like I heard her saying it, it was fucking. It
She
was
sounds
freaking
amazing.
beautiful.
Yeah,
It
I
was
saw that
beautiful.
trailer. Voice sounded amazing.
No, but I guess like there's a song called "Kiss the Girl" that they do in the movie,
Yeah.
and all the fish are like, "Don't be shy, come on and kiss the girl," and they're saying that made Prince Eric seem rapey, and they're changing the lyrics. But what's funny, if people didn't pay attention to the movie, Prince Eric doesn't know what the fish are saying, but Ariel does, because she speaks fish, and she knows that they're saying kiss her, and she's twirling her hair like, yeah, kiss me, and he just hears fish going glop, 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 glop. So how is it, it's more rapey of Ariel than it is Eric. So
Holy shit.
They're also changing the lyrics, too, when Ursula sings Poor Unfortunate Souls about stealing her voice, because they think it makes women seem like they don't have a voice and they can't speak up. The whole point of the movie is she gets her voice stolen and then she can't talk to Eric. That's the whole point of the movie. So how are you going to do the movie? How are you going to do the movie if you took out all the points? It made me angry because I love
Listen
The Little
to Northern
Mermaid.
Boys. Give it to me, you will love it.
Northern Boys, Give It to Me. Is that a song? Thank you, Mick T. Hope you're doing okay, by the way. It's good to see you.
Because what girl hasn't been on a date or on a boat with a boy and been like, come on, kiss me? And that's what she was doing. So
Pirates of the Caribbean, best Disney movie. She would agree with that.
My favorite Disney movie is The Lion King, but I do love
There's
Pirates
way
of
too
the
many superhero movies nowadays. I would agree with that as well. Although I love me some Batman and Spider-Man. So. And I really like Tom Holland. I think I really like his Spider-Man a lot. I'm a big fan of his version of Spider-Man. I just don't see the point in remaking animated movies as real life movies. It's just gonna look worse. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I saw the trailer for
It
the
looked
for
pretty.
the
Like,
Lion King,
yeah.
especially the Lion King, I saw the trailer for that and I was like, this looks fucking amazing.
It was beautiful, and it was shot beautiful. My only complaint about the live-action Lion King was the animals didn't have, like, expressions because they were animals, which I get.
Right? They didn't. Yeah.
But they were like, Simba. This was their face. Simba, your dad is murdered. Oh no! Like, because they were animals, they couldn't show emotion.
You know what? Because without the voices, you can't have the songs and stuff. Because I didn't actually see it. You saw it, right?
Yeah.
Did they
They
do
have
the
the
songs
songs.
again?
Mhm.
Yeah. Because if they did like if you're gonna go that route, then you can't have the songs in them anymore. It's got to become like a more serious.
It's gotta be. I agree.
Movie.
Yeah.
Like there's a I think it's like a version of the Jungle Book on Netflix. Like I think it's called like Life of Mowgli or something where they approached it that way where it's got all the CGI.
Yeah, which is
animals and stuff, and it's a more like serious type of thing. I think that would be the better route to go, but of course it's Disney and they gotta have their
the circle.
They're like,
life.
welcome everybody, we're stopping the plot just so I can take a shit in my mouth.
Oh my god, Brian. No, but the opening scene, like the circle of life, it was beautiful in the animated movie. It was so pretty in the live action one. Yeah. And there's a part where like Nala's running across the Sahara to go like find Simba. Because, like, in the movie, she was traveling to find another, like, in the kid movie, she was traveling to find another, like, male lion to fight Scar.
Yeah.
And then she found Simba, but she's running across, like, all these different parts of, this, like, savannah, that's what it's called?
Sahara. The Sahara Desert?
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty, because it looks like a real, like, lion, like, it was just gorgeous.
Where was that one? Somebody said something about the Joker. JD, he said, what did you think of the Joker? You thought it was amazing.
Oh my gosh, I loved it.
The one with Joaquin Phoenix? Yeah.
Loved it. It was so good. I don't know. I like
that
crazy
film.
Movies.
That movie is so genius because it makes the audience crazy.
It makes you become the Joker, kind of.
Yeah, because
I loved it.
That whole scene with Robert De Niro and on the talk show, like you're rooting for the Joker to blow his brains out.
Yeah.
So it's like it's like an
so
inversion.
good.
It makes the audience like want to become the bad guy.
Oh, I think that might be my second favorite Disney movie. Tarzan, the animated, like the original Tarzan, was shot beautifully. The music, the soundtrack in Tarzan is like, he went way too hard. Have you ever seen Tarzan, the animated one?
No.
Can we watch
it? Can we watch
Please?
it?
Please. It's so, the soundtrack is like, there's like when I used to have TikTok, there was a TikTok where a guy, who's the guy
what the fuck? William Ward says, Brian, King Boomer always struck me as a Kevin.
Kevin! Kevin's punch holes in walls. No, that's Kyle's. But, no, what's the name of the guy who wrote the songs for Tarzan? He's a huge composer.
I don't know.
Oh, I guess you do know. Where's your phone? He writes for a whole bunch of movies. The second you see him, you're gonna be like, oh. But he
fucking fly.
But he wrote such amazing music.
I got a bug flying around my face. Stop it.
There was a joke where they were like, all right, so there's going to be a cute movie about a man growing up with gorillas. Can you write a song about it? And then he's like, I got you. Can you show me? And it's such, oh my God, it's such a good soundtrack. What?
Tarzan, 1999. Phil Collins?
Phil Collins!
He
went so hard. We're watching it tonight.
Phil Collins,
such
okay.
A good movie. Such a good movie. Such a good... it's perfection. I love Tarzan.
The Joker 2 is going to be a musical and Lady Gaga's in it.
I like Lady Gaga.
You know what?
She's a good actress.
I love her as an actress, actually. I think she's really good.
Gucci?
I didn't see her in that.
She was so good.
That's actually the one Ridley Scott film that I didn't see recently that he's done.
Lady Gaga has like a weirdness to her, but like I think she's a really pretty.
You know, and I'm not even a fan of the Harley Quinn character, but when I heard Lady Gaga was doing it, I was like, "Oh, I gotta see this now."
Not that Robbie Williams or whatever her name is.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, Margot Robbie didn't do a good job because I like her.
I think Margot Robbie's great. I just don't like that Harley Quinn character. Man.
I don't either.
I think the joke. It's like the Batman. Keep Robin out of this. It's just Batman. Same thing with Joker. Keep Harley Quinn away from the Joker. Just let him be the Joker. But because Lady Gaga is playing Harley Quinn, I'm very interested in seeing how it turns out.
She was so good in that role.
Really?
She was amazing. And it's a true story, too. You should watch it. I watched.
Did I miss the Queen's fake ass implant rant yet?
did.
Yeah, you did. That was a long time ago. Andrew Moss, what's going on?
I like Margaret Robbie in Wolf of Wall Street.
I think everybody does.
Oh, she was funny in that. I liked her. She's like, who? What are you, a fucking owl?
Yeah.
I love that whole movie. It was so funny. It was very inappropriate, but it was really funny.
In Bruges was amazing. I haven't seen that yet. I got it marked down on my movie reaction list, though. Chadio, what's going on, man? I thought she was pretty good in the remake of A Star Is Born. I watched that. It was okay. But yeah, she was what made that movie.
Oh my god, she was so good in House of Gucci. I really want King Boomer to watch that.
If Lady Gaga wasn't in that movie would have sucked.
And
Which
she
is,
had
I mean,
an
you can say
accent
what
in House of Gucci, like it was so good.
you can say what you want about her music, and you know, I'm not a big fan of her music, but like the things I've seen her in on screen, I think she's incredible. The Joker is such a good film, but Heath Ledger will always be the Joker for me.
I agree.
And there's
agree.
nothing wrong about that.
He was an amazing Joker.
I think, well,
he was my favorite.
it's a
Joker.
totally different though, because like Joaquin Phoenix is playing like him finally becoming the Joker, so it's kind of like an origin story type thing. Where Heath Ledger's Joker is like, this is him at his prime.
It was so he was.
And he was
Joker.
like, it was like you had this weird combination. You know what's genius about Heath Ledger's Joker? You had this weird combination, like he made you like. You thought he was funny. You thought he was terrifying. You thought he was a maniac. You also thought he was charming. Like, all these different things that would not make sense to be in one person.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's genius about Heath Ledger's Joker. And yes, I would say Heath Ledger's my favorite also. Plus, that movie was just so fucking good.
Oh, my dad loves The Sopranos. He'd probably know about that.
McT says Jack was the best Joker. There's some people who think Jack Nicholson was the best Joker.
I just loved...
You know, those first two Batman films, Batman and Batman Returns with Michael Keaton, I'm not too wild... Oops, excuse me. I'm not too wild about those ones. But the first one, Jack Nicholson, makes it watchable for me. But I don't think he's playing the Joker. I think he's just playing the crazy side of Jack Nicholson. Which there's nothing wrong with. Jack Nicholson's great. Best Batman, for me, it is Christian Bale.
I liked this Batman.
Robert Pattinson. Those are my two favorites, two Brits.
I liked
So
him
congratulations.
as Batman. And I didn't think I
UK.
would. I was like, what is this vampire doing as Batman? But I liked him.
I thought
He didn't change character between Batman and Bruce
Christian
Wayne.
Bale did the best of both worlds. He was
Yeah,
the
he
best.
was.
He was by far the best Bruce Wayne. And he was pretty good in the suit, although his voice got a little crazy at times. Where's the trigger? You know, that stupid shit. But like his dark voice as Batman in Batman Begins, if he stayed with the Batman Begins voice, it would have been great. It would have been. He would have gotten away with it. I'm saying gotten away with it, like I mean, like nobody really would have made fun of him. Liam 89th says I loved Val Kilmer as Batman. I actually think Val Kilmer is the most underrated Batman. It just if we could have gotten him in some better Batman movies, it would have been better. Because I love I love Heath Ledger too, but Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer is one of my favorite actors.
So the Queen Boomer should play Poison Ivy. You know, I've been thinking about dyeing my hair red. Not like that kind of red, like ginger. Like ginger. You don't think I'd be cute with ginger hair? He likes my hair black. That's his favorite hair color. Am I right?
Who said something I was gonna... Frank Tiggs, The Prestige is the best movie with Christian Bale. Very good movie. I made you watch that, right?
What?
The Prestige. The two rival magicians.
Yes, I like that movie a lot.
Yeah, that was that's Christopher Nolan's most underrated film, I think. That movie was awesome. What about Adam West and Burt Ward? I mean, yeah, like, you know, I mean, for the old school heads, yeah, but like I'm talking about like on a feature film that's like on the big screen. Because like some people will tell you that the best Joker was Mark Hamill. And he's only doing his voice in cartoons. And you can make a legitimate argument about that. But I'm talking about like on the big screen, you know?
Wow.
Where it's you're actually physically portraying the character.
Oh, my stomach just hurt.
Yeah, Val Kilmer in The Doors. If you guys haven't seen Val Kilmer in Tombstone, which is one of my all-time favorite movies, I would highly recommend that. That's probably the greatest character he ever played in Doc Holliday.
Oh, I liked him in Doc.
Clooney
Doc
was the
Holliday.
absolute worst Batman, yeah. I don't like I didn't like Ben Affleck as Batman. I'm not a Ben Affleck fan. Ben Affleck is, you know, the two other, like, Ben Affleck, I hate it when he's, like, the star of the show. Because Ben Affleck, he's great when he's playing, like, minor characters.
They did do an Adam West of that.
And he's also great when he makes his own films, because he's directed a few movies himself, and they're fantastic.
Adam West was Batman, wasn't he?
Yeah, in, like, the 60s. It was that ping-pow, ping-pow.
Yeah.
Queen looks worn out. She should rest now. Yeah, we're probably going to soon,
I'm
actually.
tired. I just got like that. I'm leaning back because like sometimes I randomly get nauseous.
Andrew Moss
Real
says
fun.
Val in Tombstone was amazing work. Yes, if you haven't seen Tombstone, talk about an American movie, because
That's
it's
a
a
really good
Western movie. Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday against the Cowboys. It's a Western movie. A gunfight at the OK Corral. It's fantastic. And Val Kilmer plays Doc Holliday. And it's,
Simba's dad is dead.
I'll be a Huckleberry. Christopher Reeves was the best Superman. Can't argue with that. I like Henry Cavill as a Superman, though. I just think Henry Cavill's been in he's suffered from being in bad movies, that's all. Otherwise he's perfect for it. Ben Affleck was Superman too. That's also true. And what was that movie called? I forget what that movie was called. Ben Affleck, well, he played the actor who played Superman. Good night, Dark Horizon. It's 3:15 in the UK, so hello to the unemployed and housewives of the UK. Michael Biehn was a terrific villain in Tombstone. Yes. Johnny Ringo. Looks like you walked all over your grave.
What's FO mean?
Hollywoodland, that's what it was. Thank you, Mr. Robot.
No, I can't read this screen. It's so tiny, so to read the comments, I have to like
Yeah.
to look at them. You need a softer tone on it.
I'll be a Huckleberry.
I like when you say that.
Why?
I don't know. It's kind of hot.
Okay, darling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should talk like that. Scallops are
Glory is the best American film. That's actually my father's.
That's
It might
good.
be my father's favorite movie. Actually, no, it's probably his second because his favorite movie is The Godfather. But
That's
Glory's
every dad's favorite movie.
that was really sad to you though.
What?
Glory,
Oh, yeah, I
the
hated
Civil
it.
War movie. That's one of my favorites as well.
Are you hoping for a boy or girl?
It doesn't matter to me as long as it's healthy. And as long as its mama's hot, which she is.
Oh, thank you. Sweet.
It's almost 4:20 here in Denmark. Not unemployed though, just a student who's read ahead. That's right, Denmark. What's the capital of Denmark? I feel like I should know this. There's I know a lot of the European capitals, but Denmark's is escaping me right now. I think I know what it is now, but I don't want to embarrass myself if I get it wrong. So I'm going to wait for the chat to say it. Yep, I was thinking the right one. Okay. I should have said it then.
I was thinking of that, but I didn't know if it was the capital.
No Country for Old Men.
Brian likes that movie.
One of the greatest movies ever.
Who's the Paris?
That is the best chase movie of all time. Because it's not about the chase. It's about the suspense.
London.
You guys need more midnight streams? Maybe an hour earlier. You guys are great funny. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh.
Queen Boomer should know it, seeing as there is a statue of that mermaid there.
I've been there.
What are you talking about? Copenhagen?
Yeah. The
Have you?
Little Mermaid statues there. Yeah, I went there when
Really?
I was a kid.
Heat's another good one, Shane. No Country for Old Men was so scary. It can be scary, yeah, that's true. Love your content, guys. So glad you're loving Man Down and Peep Show. What's the next one on the agenda? Well, actually, Peep Show, another Peep Show one will drop tomorrow.
And a Friday night dinner we need to do soon.
Yeah, we need to record a Friday night dinner. We need to record Friday night dinner, the Father Ted and Idiot Abroad, because the two of us actually haven't recorded a video in quite some time together.
No, it's been hard.
Baby Driver is the best chase movie.
haven't
I
heard
really
about
liked.
that.
Have you watched that?
I've heard
It
it's
was
a really
really
good movie.
good. Yeah, I really like. And I was surprised at how good it was. Best chase movie ever is Catch Me If You Can. That's another good one. I got stuck in a lift in Greece and ended up trying to bash my way out. What?
What do you mean a lift? Like a car?
Will you react to Top Gear specials? I think somebody actually tried to send me that. Or suggested it and send me some of the specials. So I would probably lean towards yes. But
Oh, an elevator.
in fact, there's a specific, like, I've been trying to watch, because I never found any parts of that Vietnam special on YouTube, so I was thinking about asking the guy who sent me stuff to send me just that specific one. So maybe that one. What?
A lift is an elevator. I forgot that's what they call elevators.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So he got stuck in a
I
lift.
thought you meant you got stuck in, like, a baggage claim lift.
I did too.
I was like, what were you doing in there? Hey, Penis Hazelton, how you doing?
What's his name?
His name's Mr. Penis Hazelton.
Penis Hazelton.
You better recognize.
All right, I'm sorry, Penis Hazelton. Can I go to bed now?
Who said that? Blurfoot.
Yeah.
You can leave whenever you want, Blurfoot. We're not holding you here. Kevin Stokes says the best chase movie is Brokeback Mountain.
I want to watch that. I heard it's a really good movie.
It's actually a good movie. Yeah, it's.
I've never seen it.
No, it's actually a really. If you actually watch it from beginning to end, it's a really good movie. It's fucking sad though.
He said he was stuck six floors up for an hour at 2 a.m. I am scared of elevators, so I would have tried to bash my way out too. Childbirth hurts. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm aware. I'm very scared for that.
Kieran, hello. He's from Ireland.
Say hi to Anya.
We love you too. You've been typing for ages now, have you? Most of the time I'm not even looking at the names, man. So I might have read something you typed, but sorry about that. You guys have swapped sides, says Tilly. Yeah, we did. Parthenon was beautiful. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful in person.
So pretty. They have a little park, like a little, park around the Parthenon, which was really pretty.
Yeah. It's like if you had if it was New York City, it would be like your Central Park.
Yeah. I am due November.
That's I loved every part of that trip. I
Thank
thought
you.
Athens would be
Beautiful.
my least favorite because it's a city, and I'm not
I
a city
love
person.
the part of Athens. I didn't like the second part we went to.
Yeah, that part
Yeah.
was a little too busy for us.
The first part was like so quaint and so cute.
Yeah, it was like you had the city to yourself.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
And we just would walk around at night, and it was like, I felt fine.
Have we got a gender for the kid yet? Nope, not yet.
And my due date is November 12th. I cannot wait to find out the gender. I'm very excited. But I have 9 more weeks.
Andrew says if they have a daughter, I feel sorry for the first
Me too.
lad she brings home to meet the rents.
I did
We were
start
talking
a
about that
registry.
earlier. You gonna date my daughter, there's gonna be a few rules we have to establish.
All right. then
Otherwise, you ain't coming back here, you little dick
you
motherfucker.
gotta do that for the boy too. You gotta give the same talk to a girl he brings home. That's fair.
Yeah, I agree.
You're like, hi, you little skank. What are your intentions? What are your intentions?
Hi, you little skank.
What are your intentions?
You're
with
gonna
my
be
son?
you're gonna be the mean mom to whoever girl brings home, and I'm gonna be in the corner like, good job, son.
No.
I said he's from Galway. I don't know where that is.
Galway.
You know where that is?
Yes, I want to go there very bad. That's part of I think Ed Sheeran's from there.
Really?
Yeah. That's like when I've planned out my trip to Ireland, I want to go to Galway.
Liam says, since you're a Star Wars fan, are you an Empire fan or an Empire fan? Yes. Yes is the answer to that question. Yeah, I think of the 6 Star Wars films, because everything that Disney's done, I'm trying to erase from my memory. Empire Strikes Back is my favorite.
Someone said, "Are you gonna do the gender reveal? Oh my god, I can't talk today. Where the balloon doesn't pop and float away." Do you know what gender reveal thing I saw that was cute? You make a cake, but you make it like safe for a dog to eat, and then you put like frosting in the middle of what color it is, and then you let the dogs attack the cake. And then when they get to the middle, you see if it's pink or blue. I think that's cute. Because it involves
These
our
are getting
dogs.
so interesting.
Because it involves our dogs.
What's your favorite band? AC/DC. Shout out to Australia. That's not a guitar. This is a guitar. Yeah, I love me some AC/DC. I've seen them in concert multiple times. You guys should react to gender reveals. You'd love to do that.
What?
React to gender reveals.
Yeah.
You watch them on your own time.
And someone,
You guys should wear more sunscreen. No, we need more. We're so pale right now.
This is me pale, and I hate it. I used to be such a little tan girl, and I hate how pale I am right now.
AC/DC is British. That's what most of them were born in the UK, I think, but they moved to Australia when they were like, little boys. So technically you could be right, yeah. What cars do you drive? I drive a big ass pickup truck.
I drive a
although I've seen a picture of Daniel's from Embrace the Suck 21, and I don't know if my truck is as big as his, but mine makes more motion in the ocean.
Got me to hop in it.
Oh, stop! Stop. Good thing Daniel's not on to see that. A shout out to Daniel, by the way. I love Daniel. That's my boy. AC/DC lead singer was Scottish. Well, Bon Scott wasn't Scottish, was he? I thought he was Australian. But the what's the other, Brian Johnson, I think his name is, the newer singer that took over when Bon Scott died. I think he's definitely Scottish. But I don't think Bon Scott was. Or maybe he's Northern English. I got somebody who said he's Northern English.
Boomer
I don't know.
Sleep now because he won't later. I'll be fine. I'm not going to go to sleep after this live stream. I'm going to watch Tarzan and eat food. That's what I'm going to do after this live stream.
Yeah, Rasmus says by that logic, the Beatles are German. It's like, yeah. Like we were talking about James Bond last live stream, and somebody pointed out that Pierce Brosnan was Irish. And, but, like, was he born in Ireland? Yes. But for almost his entire life, he grew up in England. So, is he technically an Irish James Bond? Yeah, but, I don't know. I guess it really matters, like, what really matters to you is how you see that one. Brian Johnson is English. Really? Wow. I always thought he was Scottish, although I never really listened to him in like an interview, so I just listened to the music. But I always thought he was Scottish. So I'm sure if I watched an interview of him, especially now, I would probably go like, wait a minute, that's not Scottish.
Thoughts on Justin Bieber? I don't have
What are your thoughts on him?
I don't have any. I've never really been a fan.
No, me neither. Never really paid.
Oh my god, you yawned.
Never really paid attention to him.
No, never. Wasn't my cup of tea.
Malcolm Young was born in Glasgow. Yeah. So yeah, you can... Really depends on how you look at it.
My favorite artist is Eminem.
Yes, it is.
I love him.
It is definitely Eminem.
Very much.
Piphead says, I've been following you guys for ages. Your channel is doing amazing. Thank you, Piphead. When do we get a house tour? Never, because it's not very big.
It'll be like kitchen, bathroom,
Bedroom.
room.
Goodbye.
Maybe when the baby room is up, we'll show you that. Because I want to decorate it really cute.
AC/DC. And Joanna, that's the whole thing. AC/DC was formed in Sydney, Australia. Which is why I would call them all Australian, really.
Eminem's hot.
You're preaching to the choir here.
No comment.
It's funny. Every time I mention somebody's hot, I have to hear shit about it
I
for
just
the next
read
2
a
weeks.
comment. I just read a comment. It wasn't my comment.
She does the whole thing where she asks me if a girl looks pretty.
No, I don't.
And I say, and if I say anything past sort of, she pulls a knife on me.
So I used to be really cool. I mean, I will admit, these pregnancy hormones make me a little bitchd. I used to be like, yeah, she's pretty. And he'd be like, yeah. Now he's like, I like her earlobe. And I'm like, I bet you do. Oh, the dog's awake again. She probably needs to go out. She's been sleeping for 3 hours.
Yeah, we're going to probably end this in a minute. We know the queen is a student and works, but what does the king do other than make videos? Do you have a job? Yes, I bartend. I get people drunk.
When he's not YouTubing.
So,
Brad Pitt.
if I didn't do that, I'd probably upload videos a lot more often. Pip Head says Brad Pitt in Fight Club is hot. Did you ever see Fight Club?
Mm-mm. I just know that the first rule about Fight Club is we don't talk about Fight Club. But that's all I know. What? I'll watch Fight Club if you'll watch Tarzan.
Movie reaction. We're watching Fight Club.
Okay.
I've seen it like a bunch of times, but God. And I haven't seen Fight Club in a long time, so that's perfect. That'll be the next one I make you watch, baby girl.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just because he said that.
What do you think of Def Leppard? And not too much, other than like I only know like a couple songs. Penis. So thoughts on Ryan? I'm not a Ryan Reynolds fan. She is.
I like Ryan Reynolds.
I'm not talking about his looks though. Like I just can't. I don't care for him as an actor, man. Kieran, it's all right, man. Thank you for stopping by. You're not supposed to talk about Fight Club. You got to watch that. Seriously.
Okay.
It's one of those. It's also like one of those films that are like blow your mind.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was just about.
You like that?
where he
You
fights
like those
stuff.
kind of films?
I do.
You like the kind of movies that make you go.
I do. What was that one movie you had me watch? Spider's Web or something? See, my roots. Look
Oh
so
no!
long
Along
now.
Came a Spider with Morgan
Oh, it
Freeman.
made me so. I like got up. I got out of the bed.
It's a very underrated movie. Along Came a Spider. You just watch Snatch? Yeah, I got a movie reaction to Snatch on the channel if you want to check it out. You ever react to the young ones? Make sure Queen Boomer watches it with you. Is that show with Rick Mayo? I'll tell you what, if it is, I watched one episode of that. It's and I didn't really like it. I'm gonna have to give it I might have to give it a second chance with episode 2, but that first episode I didn't really like it, man. In fact, that's the reason why I never put it up, because I don't want to put up reactions where I don't react very much.
All right,
If you're a fan of soaps, huh?
I want to watch Fight Club, kind of.
Fight Club is, baby, trust me, Fight Club is one of those movies that you'd really like. Thank you, Craig. I just saw it pop up. Thank you. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm sure it's something I mentioned. So thank you very much. Do you play any games? You look like you play a lot of Madden. No, I actually haven't played Madden in a long ass time, but I do play games. If you check, I have a Twitch channel, which I haven't streamed on in a couple weeks, but I'm going to either tomorrow or Tuesday, probably Tuesday. But yeah, I have a Twitch channel. I play, lately I've been playing, every Thursday I play throwback games. Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, Hell Let Loose. What's another one that I played? Valorant is in there. PUBG. So yeah, I play games.
I tried to play Half-Life. It was very hard.
That was funny.
It was not
That
funny.
was funny.
No.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, we're gonna wrap it up. And
I need dinner.
I do too.
What are we doing?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Sushi or crab legs?
Sushi or crab legs? Well, it's probably too late for sushi now because it's Sunday. What? What? Well, thank you for the 65 people here. You guys have to be the hardcore fans because it's literally like almost 4 in the morning over there for the people who are in the UK. I know there's other people from other parts of the world, but thank you so much for hanging out.
Yeah, I can't believe we've
I was not expecting to do this for almost 4 hours, but we were having such a fun time talking to you guys, so thanks for hanging out, and we probably won't do something like this for a while, but maybe in like a few weeks or like next month or something.
No, this storm definitely made us stay inside.
Next month will probably be good. Will we know the gender by then?
I won't know for 19 months. Or I mean 19
19 months.
19 weeks, okay?
You're going to have a baby in your hands and not know?
And I'm almost 11 weeks right now.
Okay, so that'll probably be like 2 months.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So 2 more weeks.
All right. Well, thank you guys. You guys were a blast to hang out with tonight, so appreciate that. And hope you guys had fun. Hope nothing we said offended anybody.
I hope not.
But you guys seem like the real relaxed, laid-back type of people. So it was great talking to you. Peep Show will drop tomorrow. A Peep Show reaction. And I got to get those be on the lookout because in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to try to drop 3 or 4, maybe even 5 if I work my butt off, movie reactions on the channel. Because I got all the files. I just need to start editing them, which like each one takes anywhere from 4 to 6 hours to edit a piece. But I'm going to try to work my butt off this week to get those done for you guys, because there's some good ones in there. Now, some of the films we reacted to, they're all on Patreon if you just want to see them yourself. For the $5 movie reaction tier sign up. But 1917, Monty Python's Holy Grail. What else? Yes, 1917 got you teary-eyed.
Did that.
The Imitation Game. What else is on there? Fuck, let me pull it up.
Did you put Hot Fuzz on there?
Hot Fuzz, yes, Hot Fuzz.
See, I got you.
And Train Spotting. What was the other one that there's one more in there that I keep forgetting about. 1917. Monty Python.
Life of Brian.
No, I've already done that one. Which one is in this file? Train Spotting. I could have sworn there was another one in there. Imitation Game, Train Spotting, Monty Python's, and the Holy Grail. Oh, the Alan Partridge movie. The Alan Partridge movie. Okay. I did the Alan Partridge movie without watching the Alan Partridge show. And guess what? I'm not sorry about it, because I did enjoy the movie. So, those 6, 1917, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, Train Spotting, The Imitation Game, and the other 2. So, yeah.
Good job.
I'm going to try to get some of those out in the next 2 weeks for you guys on the YouTube channel. So, and then I'm going to try to get her to watch Fight Club now.
Oh, yeah?
Because I'm surprised you haven't seen that.
After Tarzan.
After Tarzan?
After Tarzan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Y'all have a good night and get some sleep. Your king commands it. I'll see you guys next time.